Hello. I want to say good morning, but it's almost afternoon. Good morning, MT. I miss ya. How you doing, buddy? How's the family? Yeah, I don't see. I've been busy too, but I don't was in the mood to come on. I know it's a weird time to come on at 11:50 Eastern Standard Time, but I don't know. I just felt like coming on. That's how I do it now. Hey, Eric. Hello, Eric. So yeah, I just felt like coming on. So. That's what I'm doing. And I released the new video today. So if you haven't seen it, I'd appreciate you checking it out. It's showing you the start of how I'm doing this butterfly garden. I'm kind of excited about it because I'm showing you, I'm a little more advanced than the video I just released today, but we're putting the sides in, and actually I'm making some homemade decorations for it too, out of pop cans recycling. I'm doing great. Welcome, Sharp Eye Coins. How are you doing? Thank you for coming. It's a strange time right now. I just pop on whenever, and here I'm going to give a video. So these are some of my older videos. I play kind of like chat. My camera never works, so I don't even worry about it anymore. That's why you'll never... I tried to go to a live stream to somebody, and the camera would not... It lasted for 2 seconds, and then I went, oh, that's all right. I don't pay money. I don't have lots of money to go in and go invest in more computer work. So just, it is what it is. I like teaching and showing you how to garden, and that's kind of what I want to do. So I continue doing that. Can't believe that. That's my gourds. I'm growing another kind of gourd this year. That was a bottleneck gourd I grew, and now I'm growing another kind of gourd. And with the exception of a couple plants not doing too good, most of the stuff's doing really well. I'm happy. Hey, hi there, Dana. Hey, hi, Dana. How you doing? Come on whenever. I usually listen anyway, so no camera. Oh, thanks, Sharp Eye Coins. Because my camera sucks. Like, I tried. I have 2 computers, and I was going on a live stream of a friend of mine, and I tried to get on, and he saw my face for 2 seconds, and then the whole thing died off. So I said, screw it. I am not going to spend more money on all this. But I am going to educate on gardening the way I can do it the best I can, because I love it. I love gardening. I like, if I can show people how to garden better or show things that I've learned along the way, then I'm extremely happy. See, that's part of my yard. The newest video shows you my backyard and how much work I've been doing on it. Hey, vegan. What'd you start? I love, that's my whole channel is... It's like right now, honestly, the videos I'm releasing every Fridays are little tips and tricks, and plus showing you part of what I'm working on. But the point is, my favorite thing is to take seeds and plant them and show you, look, this was a seed. You see this thing, like, I get excited about it. That right there, that thing, that vein, that is a gourd. It went all the way crazy, and I needed to show this because I was so excited. That came from a seed, a little tiny seed that I grew last year. And look at it. Look at the plant. I mean, it's kind of like being a mama. My kids are all grown up. My grandkids are grown up. And so now it's like these, between my animals and plants, plants are kind of like a thing for me. And they're like, they take over. They're my like next generation. And if I can show the young generation how to grow, or any generation, help you guys along the way, or anything I learn myself, I pass it on. Like right now I'm working with sulfur. That was my trick, but I don't want to really say it works yet because I just sprayed them yesterday for gnats. So I am working with a sulfur solution. That he sees. Yeah. Oh, MT, I was trying to do a project just to dedicate it to you, MT, but I haven't had a chance yet. Started tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, catnip, veggies, strawberries. I love growing from seed too. You got to come and join me more often. I know you're a coin channel, and I did collect coins, but I sold them off when I needed the money a long time ago, years ago. So I have a few that I kept, but I get the coin world, and I get how awesome the coin world's connection is. Really cool. They're very good people in there, honestly. I know that there's the drone area is a really nice family area, and so is the coins. Nice community. But I stand alone as I sit there and hopefully drag people in that will like to learn about gardening, because I'm here for that. That's my channel. I mean, I'm having a hard time growing it because I don't know what people are interested or not, but I got to do what I love doing. And you can see That rose tree, by the way, I have to take it out because what happens is that this thing has expanded, and once you get air into the roots of plants, it'll kill the plant off. So my rose tree was doing beautiful, but this year it's not. So I'm going to tell you the good and the bad. That thing, poor thing, died off. However, my peach tree that's sitting there to the top right of that video is excellent. It almost died last year. And again, we had a bad frost, and I tried to cover it with sheets. I don't know if I'm getting peaches, but it's looking really good. And the video that I just released on Friday, I hope you guys take a look. I only do one video a week, and it's trying to educating and showing you what. But I am super excited about. That's why I came on about the butterfly area. That's why I'm not bragging. Well, I guess about excited about how I'm doing because I've raised butterflies for 4 years, and so it's looking good. Yeah, this was last year, but if you look at the video that's just released today on my channel. I'm not showing that, obviously, because it's a new video. These are my old ones. And that's my gourds. And here's another one. Let me show you what I'm talking about. 4 years I've raised butterflies. And that's why I'm dedicating a garden to it. That's exactly why. I connected with butterflies 4 years ago and got very close. My very first video was kind of like, oh, there it is. This is my mom, my mom's name. So I released this one on... This one's last year. The first year I released it, and actually I couldn't release it because she died. She had bad wings, and it was like a sad story, and that's my very first video to my channel. The second year, I released 2 under my daughter's names. The third year, I released this one under my mom's name. I'm taking her out in a safe environment outside for a while. It's like a pet. You take your butterfly out. Hi, Chief. So... There's my zinnias, by the way. These are all my flowers, zinnias. I'm trying to think what else. That was climbing beans. So, but yeah, I was taking the butterfly. Oh, no, that's the day I released it. There I am. And that's the day I released that butterfly. So I'm hoping with the butterfly to improve and get more butterflies in my area. And hopefully release them, and I'll have more eggs. And I get to release a whole bunch of monarch butterflies. See, she was released on July 13, 2020. So I'm just giving you a little bit of, if you're new to my channel and, you like what you see, please check it out. Check the videos. I plan on having a library of from seed to plant, everything. So this year, I have said about it, I think I'm growing about 30 plants. Oh, did you? That's funny. I just bought 32 ounce. Well, maybe you're supposed to meet me. I don't know. I'm repeating this for a couple times, okay? This is like, I have it on a loop, this video, but actually, I want to show you this is what I want to do. I don't know why I didn't even think about it. My very first video for the butterfly part of it, and I am promoting my butterfly thing. I want to show you what I plan on doing. Oh, my husband just came in. I actually made a sign out of wood, the shape of a butterfly. Oh, it's good. And he's just drilling holes for me for the antenna, because I'm going to put... It's made out of wood, and it's going to say Butterfly Garden because it's basically a public area. So I had a big piece of wood last year. I took a jigsaw, cut it in the shape of a butterfly. He just drilled the holes for me, and I'm going to put antennas for the antennas. I'm going to use coat hanger for the antennas. So, and I was working on like kind of putting all my plants, but also putting some recycled material because I'm very much into recycling. The world needs to get promoted on that. We do a lot, but I mean, I think we can do a lot better. So I'm working with anything that you see decorative in this garden that I'm working on is going to be stuff I made, but out of recycled material. That's kind of what I'm working on too. I wanted to download, sorry, I'm going to switch this a little bit to the gardening side of this. I uploaded 3 older videos so I could chat with you, and I don't know which one this one is. But I'm going to go get my original butterfly one because that one, I have a hard time watching it. It made me cry. Every time I watch it, it makes me upset because, well, anyways, because I lost her. I had to leave. She came in and left the world with me. Hey, Lori, how's it going? Yeah, love the kits. Yeah, mine is not a kit. Mine is finding the eggs and doing it from homemade, no kit involved in this one. And feeding it and everything else. Which one's this one did I show you? I forget. Lori, I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Good morning, doll. All right, so let's see what I want to do. I want to go grab my old video. Where is it? It's the first one that started this channel. It's got very sentimental value to me. All right. Trying to find it. Let's go YouTube. So as I entertain you with this is the best way, since I can't show you my face or camera or anything like that. I come up with inventions to try to keep people involved and not bored to death, because I know that when you go to live stream, and sometimes it gets kind of boring, and I kind of get bored myself. So I try to figure out whatever way I can amuse people to kind of stay and hang with me, or at least check out my stuff and get to know me. All right, so I'm still working on trying to upload my very first video, which is, God, I think it's 3 years ago. Let me see. I want to see how old I did this video. It's got to be, because I'm going on 4 years this year for butterflies. Claire was that year. I never videotaped Ashley and Amy. I wish I would have had a video on it. These are good memories for me. And anybody kind of like wanting to know me, you'll know how long I've been around. All right, raising a monarch butterfly. That was done in 2018. Was that 18? That's 3 years. Yeah, there you go, 3 years. This video is 3 years old. This is one of the first ones that I started my channel, and I just thought we could yap, and I'll show that one off. So I like to do this every year, and then I kind of release videos in people's names. That's what I kind of do. So I'm just uploading that video. So Chief, how's your tree? I know it's going to take a while before your tree gets better, but I know you cut back. You had said it to me on Ida's channel that you cut back on the leaves. I'm curious to see how it goes. You got to keep me updated on your tree and see how it's doing. Yeah, there we go. Download. All right, so I'm working with some cool stuff this year. Honestly, stuff that, like I said, I'm working with sulfur this year. I haven't got it, calcium nitrate. These sound like they are chemical names, but they're actually all organic. It's healthy stuff. Calcium nitrate is basically eggshells, but only I get more of it's already ground up and everything else for me. So I'm buying a bag of that. I'm buying stuff this year. Everything's organic. Anything that I add, I don't add anything. I watch and read what I'm putting into my stuff. Now, flowers is a little different. I kind of use Miracle-Gro if I have to, but that's rarely that I do that. So Miracle-Gro is my fertilizer for flowers, and that's only for flowers. Sometimes, if I feel like the thing needs a boost or something, I'll give it a little bit of liquid Miracle-Gro. It's good stuff. It's just, I wish it was all organic. It's not. So, where did I go? Cut over here. Just to paste. Yeah, that's mine right there. Yeah, it's been a while since I watched some of these videos, but yeah, I call that my salad bin right there, where I put the beets and all that. And actually, beet leaves are really good and healthy for you, and you can eat it, and they taste great. Same with, you know what? If you have radishes that don't grow, you can actually eat the leaves on the radishes. They taste just like radishes. They taste delicious. And this is learning for me every year when I start observing stuff. And actually listening to others too, not just me. I listen to other gardeners and stuff, and then I go for it. I go taste things and see if it's good. And radish leaves are really, really good. They taste just like a radish, and because sometimes radishes are hard to grow, believe it or not. You think they're easy to grow, and some of that stuff that you think's easy to grow is not necessarily easy to grow. All right, I'm gonna make the screen's gonna go black for a second, and I'm gonna check my conversation in a minute. When I'm not in the channel, I can't see, like when I'm doing this work, I can't see what you guys are typing. So I know you're all saying hello to each other. I see that. Okay, let's see. So yeah, Chief, I'd love for you to send me pictures if you feel like it. and I'll check it out. I'll put it on the screen. I'm here to, answer questions if I can help anybody. I will. I'm always here. Even to leave a comment on one of the videos or something. I always answer the videos too. If I can help you out. I had somebody leave me a message to do with lavender's very hard to grow. A lot of people give you these stuff and it's not an easy. It's one of the hardest flowers to grow. And my video, I grew them, and she said she came across my channel, and she said, I came across your channel, and she said, I thought I was doing something wrong growing these lavender because how slow they grow and how little they are. And I said, you are doing absolutely nothing wrong. I said, if anything, you did a good job to get here because it's a hard plant to grow, and it's great that you did what you did. I boost people to encourage people to do that. This is the video, my first one, and I called her my little one, the very first butterfly I released. Thanks, Lori, for the thumbs up. Hey, Will, sorry, I'm at school working. Hi, Will, how you doing, honey? Good morning. I'm sorry I can't see you typing, you guys. When I upload videos I want to check, I don't see the screen. Now I see it. So, hi, Will. Good morning. Good morning to you. Chief, if you ever want to, any of you guys, if you have issues with plants, and I can help you guys. I know you're all crofters and you do your own thing, and you're wonderful channels, by the way. I love Lori. Lori's a sweetheart. Nice crafting. Dana's another very creative. Oh my God, she's super creative with crocheting and stuff like that. And you all get a shout out for me. But if there's something in the garden world you ever need from me, like I said, please leave a comment on one of the videos, or just wait till I do a live stream and bring it up. And if I don't have an answer, I tell you I don't have an answer. But if I have an answer for you, I'll definitely help you out. Here, look at that. Look at how amazing that was. I still get. That's why I keep doing it. Yeah, it is. It's a couple more months. Well, we're going into May. Like end of June, July is when I start getting the eggs. Oh, yeah. Well, when it says the dates on here, let's see what date it is. It's around that time. I have to start re-looking at my stuff because I forget myself of what I've done. But I put dates on here, so it'll tell you. Let me see what date I did this, and it's around that month that they come around the same time all the time. Matter of fact, sometimes I forget, and I gotta go back to this video to say, okay, how long did it take again? And it worked out exactly right. From the time that it goes into a caterpillar and goes to a chrysalid, it hatched. Yeah. I'm taking a break, then getting back over. Oh, okay. Yeah, you remember Ashley? You weren't with me from the very first butterfly there, Will, but you were with Ashley and Amy. That was 2 years ago. And then you remember Claire when I released Claire last year. So and I had said, I've kept my word here, that people that come to my channel and are friends to me, if I just have to finish my family. I have to release one of my husband's name, and my son-in-law's. I didn't do my grandkids, which is bad. I got to do all my family first, and my sister and everything, and then I'm going to release butterflies and everybody else's name when I do it. I just do my family first, then you guys like Will and whoever's here, that been with me as friends. I'll release one under their name. Look at how and I'm having my coffee and just enjoying myself. Look at that. So I hope you're doing good. Whoever's out there still, if you're still here, Lori, Sharp Eye, thank you for joining me. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, puppy too. You puppy Lacey, yeah. Did you see the last video I did? You did, didn't you? You left a comment? Yes, you did. I released one today on the butterfly garden one. Well, if you get a chance, I'd love for you to. You watch all my stuff, so thanks, Will, for being a good supporter. But I released one on the garden, the butterfly one. So that one, the start of it, just the start of. You didn't even see what we had to clean up. We cleaned up, so I'm showing you what I'm doing, and then the. Oh, you saw the one today? Oh, you did see Lacey. Did you see the one today? When you get a chance. The one today, they came out. I'm excited to show everybody. I want to show you, it's kind of like changing your house, okay? Before you show what the before product is, and then you get to show them the end product. That's kind of what I'm doing. It's for me too. Like I videotape, and then I say, okay, this is what it looked like. Now look at, I'm going back to 3 years now, and I can go and look at my stuff, what I did 3 years ago. Same with this butterfly garden. If all goes well with it, I hope it looks, it's going to be, I want to say beautiful, but I'm talking about not necessarily beautiful, but it's going to be used with recycled material. It's going to have my own plants that I grew, perennials and stuff put in there. And if people really like it around my neighborhood, I'm hoping that they bring their kids and they can kind of like throw a plant in there if they want to. So like it's like a public butterfly area. And I'm hoping it brings them butterflies too. I hope so. And the metal stuff, I was thinking, because it's near birds, the metal should kind of reflect, I hope it scares the birds off of touching the butterflies. I mean, I'm pretty good with birds too. I take care of birds, but I don't want them eating what I'm trying to raise here. So I'm kind of careful of that. Still got the netting ready to go. See how many I can get. Got my neighbor's grandchild on board, trying to make sure. I said, I need your help with your eyes so you can see the eggs. I'd like to have more than one this year. And I know where to get the plants now, since I moved them from my Tim Hortons coffee shop. I know where to get the extra milkweed if I need it. So it's just a drive away. And I think I'm gonna have to move some. I wanna maybe probably purchase a couple more butterflies, but I also want to bring the common milkweed back with me and transplant it. Oh, you like birds except, oh yeah? Have you ever done this before? Have you ever raised a monarch? Skin when they change all that stuff. You have to change it every day. Oh, my darling, beautiful friend. Hi, Judy, sweetheart. Hi, I loved your live yesterday, and you are amazing, sweetheart. You're just a big, sweet lady with such a positive, beautiful, religious attitude. Judy, I love you, by the way. It was very sweet, your shout out yesterday to me. You are an amazing lady. My daughter would love to. Yeah, well, let's do it together, Sharpie. Yeah, how old's your daughter though? Like, make sure that I don't encourage kids that are too young to not to do this, because you want them to be really gentle. Okay, you watch how you gotta feed them. I always feed them before I release them. It looks a little rough. Somebody told me last year that I was like, it looked rough the way to feed it. I'm not hurting the butterfly, trust me, at all. And it looks, oh, yeah, that's a good age. That's a good age, Sherby. Yeah, you're a good age. So if you don't mind checking out the last video where I'm showing you the start, maybe show your daughter. Show your daughter the butterfly the video I just did. And I want to show her how I'm going to do this. Step by step, I'll do a few videos. I don't know how many I'm going to do, but I'm thinking at least 3. You see stage 1. I wish I would have showed you where there was nothing there, but anyways, stage 1 I'm clearing. The next stage is going to be, we already put the wood in for the kind of the frame, and we're not done. I'm going a little farther up the fence, and then I put the stones in there. Yeah, I put the stones in there, but there's a lot more work to do, trust me. I said that on the video. You'll hear me say, I got a lot of work ahead of me, because I do. I still have to put some topsoil. I'm going to put some topsoil all over there. I'm going to rearrange the rocks. I'm going to add some decorations. How about some crafty recycle projects? I'm working on a couple right now. They're in my garage. I painted it today. I did the shape of a wooden monarch. It's not a monarch, sorry. It's like a crazy butterfly design I did. And then I have, I'm using pop cans, and I'm doing ladybugs, and I'm doing flowers and just different things with pop cans and recycle the whole thing. Even the wood is recycled wood from fencing, the frame around it. So, and I'm putting natural rocks that I find along my area. Putting tree branches that broke off, which actually I should go back back in the park and find some more. And yeah, it's just going to be kind of a natural thing, but I want it to look really, I just see it natural, recycle, and pretty, like the best I can do it. Here we go. That's me. That's my back bedroom. And this butterfly really liked marigolds because marigolds are really strong smell. So that's my booty. See, I don't have a booty like you, Judy. Judy with the booty. I'm just kidding. Nah, Judy, you're lovely. There we go. There she is. That's my bedroom, and see the wings? They were all damaged. See how bad they are? She could never fly. I raised her until she passed away. That's what makes me sad watching this video. But remember though, if you're gonna sit there and start doing a butterfly, not all of them are gonna be perfect. Some might be damaged. You might have to keep them until you might have to raise them. I didn't get rid of this butterfly. I had her till she died. So, and the reason I know that's another thing, I'm going to show you marks on it. Oh, that's cute. Garden worms are babies. The little love's taking care of garden worms. She calls it. Worms are a good thing. You got a good daughter there. Trust me there, Sharp Eye. If she likes worms and she's good with them, she already has a good sense of this. This is, you know what was funny? I had to learn about, probably starting this channel, I was like creeped out of worms my whole life. I couldn't pick up a worm. I found it so gross. And it was like, it took the time when I started realizing how important a worm was to a garden and how to take care of worms. I can pick them up now. That was, I think, last year, 2 years ago, I started picking them up and they were gross to me. Trust me. I'm like going to be 62, and all those years I could not pick up a worm. I thought they were gross. When I started picking up a worm and realizing they're not as bad to pick up as I thought, and then I realized how vital they are to a garden. They aerate lawns. If you have worms around you, you're going to have the most healthiest plants and healthy garden. You need worms. So I'm just telling you, I protect them now. Actually, the birds, I used to watch the birds like, I don't know, 2 years ago, okay? And I'd see these worms, and then after I see the birds all around after I dug up, and I said, those nasty little birds, and I don't mind feeding them because we raised a little robin, I've had issues with birds, but we took care of birds too, so I won't hurt birds or anything like that, but they were eating my worms, and I went, fix you now. So me and my husband, if we start digging and we see a worm coming up, we put them back in the ground and hide them so that the worms get up. So trust me, and I've bonded with worms so much now that I'm going to, one of the videos I'm going to make, it's too cold right now to get them, but I'm going to get some red worms, and I'm going to make a worm bin. I'm going to make a worm bin so I can use their, basically, their poop is very good for a garden. You know, I've heard tons of stuff to do with this. I don't know for a fact it is, but, so I know that if you get the compost, the stuff from the worms, so I actually want to make a worm bin, buy the worms, because if you can't get the specific worms, they're composting worms for it, and then you kind of like take care of them like your baby. Your daughter might like this, Sharp Guy. Never even thought about it. And if you're from the States, you got better access to some of the worms. They're like a red worm, but you're looking for composting worms. Your daughter would probably love this. You know, you fill the bin up. The best one I have, I don't have this, but this is what I would do. I watched something on it and I really like it, is you get cocoa core and you put it in water and it fluffs up and it blows up really big. And then you put that in where I'm going to design something, but you've seen them before. And you put the worms in there, and then you feed them all your scraps, and then you put kind of a cardboard layer over top of them. And just keep feeding them your vegetables, coffee grinds. They love coffee grinds. It helps them digest their stomach. And your daughter would be amazed. Then you kind of like take, when they're done, and you can see it, you're gonna, like, I want to show it. That's why, to explain it, I can explain it to you, but I'd rather do a video to show what I'm talking about. So you take the part where they poop, and that goes in your garden, and then you put back more cocoa coring, and then you're gonna go again and do it. It's really cool. You are an I can't even say that word. I am. You are an entomologist. Well, thanks there, Judy. I don't know what that is, but hey, doesn't mean that if I can't say the word, doesn't mean I don't know how to raise it. Like, there's a plant I have a hard time saying, but it's growing. I'm going to do it again because Misha's not here today, but tell me if I'm pronouncing this wrong. Nasturtium. I think I'm saying it right today. Nasturtium. My nasturtiums, I've never grown them. I know what they are. They're really healthy. It's all edible, this plant. It's amazing. And they're in my greenhouse right now growing. So I might not be able to pronounce the name nasturtium or whatever, say things right, or I might not have the chemically or correct name, but I definitely know how to grow things, and I prove that all the time. My next video, it's a little early to do. I wanted to show you my greenhouse. I was waiting till I filled it up with stuff. Yeah. Well, just like I said, Sharp, I don't live stream all the time, but hey, Velvet, hi, sweetheart. I'm more than willing to answer any garden questions you got if I know it. I'm telling you, I work and experiment with plants all the time. That's not a lie. I prove it all the time when I show it in the videos. I must be doing something right, because some of my videos are, not all of them, but some of them when people actually take the time to look, because in my videos I don't talk. But I notice the ones that I don't talk, maybe they're scared of me, is doing very well. You go check yourself. The lavender is one, and the squashes are one, and some people like the lettuce, because now I am doing 4 lettuces. I've already done 4 videos on 4 lettuces. I have 3 more videos coming on. That would be 7 different varieties of lettuce. Tomatoes, I'm going to work with tomatoes a lot, because I did the garden, and you'll see on the last video I just released, I show you a bit of it. Oh, that's nice. Someone who takes care of an expert on zoology or insects. Oh, thanks, Judy. Well, I take care of, honestly, creatures that are good creatures. I don't kill off bugs. Some of the bugs are very good bugs. It's just, the thing is, you got to get to know them. You got to get to know what is good and what is bad, right? So we know gnats are no good, and I know aphids are no good. But I do know there's other things that are very good insects that I wouldn't touch because I know they're good. And well, number one is a butterfly for sure, but we all know that. We all love butterflies. But there's other things like ladybugs. Ladybugs are really beneficial. I wouldn't be using neem oil to get rid of aphids if I had ladybugs, but that's okay. Hopefully, maybe my butterfly garden, and I'm going to put something in there to attract ladybugs. That could be a big thing for me. And I have said it on the last video, and I just keep saying it. A lot of people, how do I put that? Masculine people do not grow flowers. Like a lot of guys won't grow flowers or something because it's not edible. But the whole point is, it's not just about pretty, the flowers, which it is. It's good. But the connection with flowers and pollination is a big deal. So if you don't have flowers, I'm just telling you, you're going to not have as many pollinators. Like a lot of people that are gardeners don't have flowers. They'll have just strictly, beans or whatever. They're providing for their family, and I totally understand that. It makes sense. However, why don't you start looking into edible flowers that you actually can eat? So that's a source of food, but you're also having the flowers that all your insects and pollinators are going to come to. And then it just works. I mean, I showed last week, I let out a fairy garden video that shows you everyone. You kind of think, oh, feminine fairy garden, and it wasn't meant that way. I was not showing. Sure, I like fairy gardens and I like decorating them, but my point to why I showed it was I want to show you I have flowers and beneficial things in that. Yeah, it's a good thing. That's great. So do I. And you can get seeds from that, by the way. That's another thing that last year I was showing people where to get the seeds from it. And you basically want to collect organic heirloom seeds is the best, in my opinion. So I was showing how to do that. Yeah, there's a super connection with the flower part and insects and like I said, if you looked at the video, yes, of course I promote my videos because I need a little help here because I don't think people believe that I know what I'm talking about. But anyways, if you put flowers, different things below where your fruit trees are, that's going to help pollinate your fruit. Doesn't it? It makes sense, doesn't it? Like some of the stuff is common sense, but a lot of people don't do that. You'll see people having tons of trees, fruit trees. Do you look, when you start looking at videos, look at these big guys that say they know what they're talking about with, garden channels. Look to see if they have flowers, then that's a good sign that they know what they're doing. if you go look and they have tons of trees and everything else, and there's no sight of flowers around, that's kind of weird because, like I said, it brings the pollinators to it, and then they're going to pollinate your flowers on your trees. And it's just a big connection over the years that I learn this all the time. Every year I have learned many things watching. I just said, I don't know, a few weeks ago when I was on live stream, I was also taking the time to tell you, before you jump to the looking into, dumping all the dirt. Don't dump the dirt, by the way, in your pots. Your potting soil, just amend it a little bit. But I never dump out my dirt. It's rare, unless things went bad in the pot and the flowers died off or something, then I would get rid of the dirt. But if your flowers did good, don't dump it. First of all, you might have things that receded in your pots. Plus, there's nothing wrong with that soil. Just put a little bit more stuff back into it, and you do it again. Oh, let me see. I don't know what to eat. I would research you that because I don't have it. What is a good tree for North climate, which is a cold climate, with clay soil that gets a lot of water? Oh, goodness. Because clay is, you know what? I'm going to tell you that clay is the worst soil ever, but you can amend your soil too in time. Clay is, and the reason it's got a lot of water is because it's got clay and it's not draining. I'm not sure what to tell you on that one, but I'm going to go see what it recommends. This is what I do for people if I don't have an answer. I have fingers and I check. Okay, so I'm going to put a tree that can be grown in clay soil, and because clay doesn't drain and most roots will die, they'll get root rot because the clay holds the water in it. It's not draining. A tree that can be grown in clay and has a lot of water. I don't know. Let me see what it says. Yes. Okay. All right. This is what it's recommended. I don't know. You have to look. Oh, I didn't know that. That's a cool one. All right. So, what trees grow well in wet clay soil? All of these trees listed will flourish in wet areas, even standing water. Well, that's a good one to know. All right. So let me tell you what it says. I just said, I couldn't believe it said a pear tree. I'm almost shocked on that one. All right, let's go back. I have it right here, but it gave me an advertisement, so now I gotta. Go back. It's blocking me to. But it says a pine, pond cypress, pumpkin ash, a plane tree. What else? Trees that I see. The list: Atlantic white cedar, bald cypress, black ash, Freeman maple, green ash, new tall oak, pear, pine oak, plane tree, pond cypress, pumpkin ash, red maple. Oh my God, red maple. Maple trees are crazy. No matter where you grow them, they go insane. And the red maple's nuts. River birch, swamp cottonwood, swamp torpedo, sweet bay magnolia. Oh, nice. Magnolia. Sorry, sweet bay magnolia. Water tulip and willow. Willow. Yeah, willow makes sense. There you go. Birch. No, I don't. Be careful of birch trees. Birch trees. That one is a very tough one to grow. I have lost 2 birch trees in my front yard. When you play with birch trees are extremely hard for some reason. Maybe you do have the right. When I think about it, okay, I had 2 birch trees. Our front yard does not get a lot of water. It gets really dry, and it's not clay in my front yard. So we lost 2 birch trees because we bought them and they wouldn't grow. But when I was driving to see my daughter, and all along the side where it was all swampy water and really a mess, a birch might, yeah. Hi AB, welcome. It might like that because I was watching it. It's like down below where the water drains. A mulberry is a good one, yeah. I was watching where the water drained and coming, and all the birch trees grow wild up northern Ontario into the other provinces, and it was all birch. I said, oh my God, look at all the birch trees. That's exciting. And we looked because I was watching because I went, we can't have one. Our yard, like I said, the birch tree did not like where we put it, and that was 2 of them. They died. So I think that might work. I'm in Michigan. Yeah, you're not far from me. I'm in Ontario, so I'm pretty across the border from you, maybe. So yeah, I think this is a good one. If you like, the birch might work in your, I just don't want it. I'm afraid that birch is brittle. Yeah, it is brittle, but it was saying that it liked the swampy, and it kind of makes sense to me when I think about where I saw the birch. I think it does like water, a lot of water. I don't know. That's my recommendation, Sharpie. I would try it. I don't want to tell you it's going to live for sure, but make sure you get a really well-established tree. I'll put it that way. Don't put a baby tree in there. Get an older tree, like, so many years old where the roots have been established, and then try it. You might have to pay a couple bucks more, or if you know somebody that has a birch tree or whatever, you can dig it up. Be careful of the roots, because trees are funny with the roots. Yeah, it is live swamp in Lakeshore. Yeah. Yes, it lives swamps in Lakeshore. Yeah, thanks, AB, that you're kind of backing me up. But it just makes sense to me. When I was touring, like I said, going to see my daughter, it was all in like kind of a more wet, mushy, swampy area. Yeah. Raspberries do not need support, no, you could, but no, raspberries don't need support. They'll be bushy and they're fine. You don't need any support for a raspberry bush, not at all. We grew them. They're just, be careful, they're extremely picky, and I know you haven't been around my channel or know me, but I told this story when I was growing up, that my dad was a farmer, and we sold raspberries as a kid. I wasn't even in kindergarten, and I would go door to door selling raspberries and strawberries to make my spending money, because we didn't get money handed to us when I was a little kid. We had to earn our money even when we were little, and back then it was safe for a little kid to kind of go door to door. I mean, I'm sure there was crazy people out there, but where I lived at the time, I would go door to door. They thought I was cute, and so they would buy my raspberries and strawberries, because I was so young. And so we also, there's a lot of weeding involved, I'll tell you that much, and you have to make sure you have long gloves and long sleeves, because you're going to get picked alive. But because the weeds will grow around, and you need to weed raspberry bushes just the same as strawberry bushes, because you don't want the weeds to drown out the raspberry bushes. A back line of my produce is an old burp. Oh, that's not nice. I don't like about the barbed wire fence, but yes, it is like yes, you're right. Okay, you're right. It is like a barbed wire fence. You are right. So if you don't want to hurt an animal, but you want them staying out of your property, that's probably a natural fence. You were right, AB. That makes sense. When you put them all along your yard as a fence barrier, trust me, the animals are not going to go through that. They're not going to go through the raspberry bushes. You're right. That makes a lot of sense. Because, oh my God, I had scratches like all up my arms when I was a little kid picking up the raspberries. But you do need to weed them, though. You have to weed around them. That was part of the job we did. We had to not only make our money, but in order to sell the raspberries, so we were privileged, I guess I want to say. And my mom's really good, so don't get me wrong. But in order to make money, we had to also weed the fruit and vegetables. We had to get in there and do weeding, every so often, because we didn't get to just take the raspberries. Part of the thing was, you want to take the raspberry and sell them for money for yourself, you have to go down there and weed the raspberries too. So there was like a gimmick. We didn't just get to go pick the raspberries. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. You're going for the birds. Oh, the birds will love that. Oh my God, the birds. I have right now, and boy is it picky, I have a thornberry bush in my backyard. Oh my goodness, the thornberry was really good. I've never had them before, and they're really good. I just don't like the big husk inside of them, but really nice. Really nice, the thornberry. I'm going to switch the video. Sorry, guys. I know you listen to me talk and watching this. Let me give you something else. Here we go. So yeah. Oh, a lot of stories. Thank you. I like reminiscing about when I was a kid and all the stuff I did with my dad. Hey, my darling Susan. Hello, darling. Welcome. So yeah, like I said, I'm here to educate. I wish I could throw it out and more people would know that I'm here for that job. I mean, it's not due to the money, because that is a joke. If you think I'm making money off of YouTube, that's just a joke. But as far as putting this out here and making people to learn how to grow things, I think I like that. I never thought I was a teacher, but I like that. I'm doing good, thanks, Susan. But I really do like that educating people, young and no matter what age, and anything I know or aware of how to do something, I kind of want to show people and help them. So that's kind of number one why I'm here and why my channel's here. You know. And if I were to ever make tons of money, it would all, you know where my money goes? It goes back into charity, or it goes back into stuff like this. It's the truth. I spend a lot of money on seeds. Oh, that's great. That's good to know. That's nice. Thanks, Susan. I love you too. Thank you, doll. I hope you're feeling good. And I'm happy that, Susan, I'm very proud of you. You're telling me, yeah. You're telling me. I'm really proud of you, Susan, for Susan's been through a rough several years, I want to say, at least last year for sure. And the fact that you get in the wheelchair and getting out and doing some gardening, by the way, Susan, you get a big shout out from me. I mean, it's not easy when you have issues and you can't walk, but I guarantee you, Susan, this is not going to hurt you. The thought of you doing seeds and treating them like your baby, you're going to love it. Well, hello, Ace and H. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. How are you? Welcome. I like your garden. Oh, I got tons of stuff to show you, but thank you. Tons of area. I just repeat the videos. These are my old, I call them old. This was just done last year. This is every year you got a plant that you're proud of. That was the plant I'm proud of. No, I used to garden in oh, did you? Yeah, but I'm still happy that you're going to do some stuff there, Susan. It's good for you. This is my bottleneck gourd that I'm so happy that I grew it. Like it was my baby. Every year, like this year when I grow things and tell you what's amazing and what's my favorite thing, I'll tell you what grew great and it's what's my personal favorite thing. There's tons. This year I have so much stuff. Did you? I had some egg-pick size pot plants last year. That is great. I'm working with that this year, AB. I am working with, this is because of, you'll see that the video that I just put out kind of shows you behind my fence how big back there is. It's not overly big. My yard is not overly big. My yard isn't, but for the amount of yard space I have and for the back fence, I can grow a lot of things. Did you like my pineapple? Oh yeah, do you want me to do another update on it? You want me to do an update, Susan? Because I'll show you. It's bigger now. Hey, Milo. Yours is small too? Yeah, but that's the point of why I think I'm around too, that you don't have to be a gardener. You don't have to have acres of land to grow things. And container gardening is, like I got sidetracked, but container gardening is what I'm going to work on too. I'm trying to work on newer seeds that I haven't grown before, plus the worm bin. I want to do a worm bin and see that. Plus I'm working with wood ash this year that I've never worked with, wood ash and biochar, and that was a big word and found out what it was. I'm going to do a quick video on that one because I think it's hilarious. Wood ash and biochar, and show you and see if it works in my garden. Oh, you spent it 20, 30. Well, mine are in areas. See, they're all see, there you go. See the wood there? That's all recycled wood. And the benches are recycled wood. Everything behind my fence is all recycled wood, except for the two new raised beds I just did. The tomato one and the potato one are new wood. I didn't want anything on them. I paid more money for the wood so that it has no chemicals on it. Well, that's good. Your soil's warm. That's really good. That's what I want to do. It's getting better and better, my worms, because the butterfly garden I show you had no worms in there. It was terrible the first year I did it. And the tree died the first year. And you look at the video now that I did the fairy garden, and the tree's beautiful, and it's just spring, so you don't see all the flowers coming up. My lavender's in there, and just different things. Kind of makes me happy when I see something. Even my rhubarb makes me happy. You know why? Because I did a video showing how to grow rhubarb, and now my rhubarb is huge today. I did a video on how to grow asparagus, and now my asparagus is coming in. It takes 4 years to grow. To the right of that fence is my baby asparagus, but you should see they're coming in really cool. They're coming in really thick, but they're not strong enough yet. That's only year 2, so I got to wait to 3 years. You can eat part of your asparagus, and 4 years you can eat it all up, and you don't have to worry because the roots are established. All these little goody things that I'm telling you about when I show. I don't know. I'm happy. I'm happy. Yeah, I am growing tons of stuff, honestly. Anybody that knows me knows. I was trying to figure out how many videos I had, and it's not the videos. I have tons of videos because there's travel, but I'm strictly sticking right now to my channel with gardening, so I can show you guys how to garden certain things. And I lost track of how many videos I have on it, but this year I'm trying to work on, I think I got 30. I got more to put out too, but there's one plant that's not doing good that I did a video on, and I will not put a video out unless it produces and it turns out good. So this plant I have to redo again. It obviously is a more sensitive type of plant. I got to pay attention to it more. Forget what it is right now because, like I said, I got so many plants. Oh my God, I got my front windows are full of plants, my bedroom's full of plants, and the greenhouse is packed with my stuff. And matter of fact, the sad part is I had to I wish I had a bigger place because when I did all the lettuce, I actually have to put 2 to a container now, everything, because I have so much. And I had to get rid of some. I have to actually put what I do with it. It sounds so mean. I feel terrible. I feel like I'm killing off plants, and I don't want to do that, but when you see the lettuce videos, hey Dwayne, when you see the lettuce videos, you'll see I have a whole bunch of lettuce, but I only have so many containers because I have to get rid of them. I don't have enough room. So what I do is I plant the strongest plants that grew in there. I put 2 to a container, and then the rest I take and I put them at the bottom of the base of the next container. And so some of them come up, and you'll see in my greenhouse, you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see my oh yeah, Susan, did you see the back behind the fence, the butterfly yet? Sorry I'm pushing it, but I just really want people to see the work. When I talk, I want you to visually see what I'm doing. So I'm kind of sharing you the videos with this. So the latest video shows you the start of the butterfly garden. I can't wait because honestly, I'm super excited about the butterfly area part. And like I said, I know I'm saying this, repeating this to those who've been with me for a while, but I am doing crafts on it too. I'm making recycled crafts to decorate the garden. I'm hoping to make it look good that people get attracted to look at it. Like that's kind of what I kind of got a goal for it. You know, I even want to put like, I don't know if it'll work. My sister is afraid that somebody would steal it, but I think if I go to the dollar store and get one of those little, the little shovels and pails to dig, it will only be a couple dollars. And I want to put it right there as part of the decor. And if anybody wants to plant a perennial in there or whatever, it's open. I want people to feel that they can go to that area. And, I'm promoting gardening. I don't know how to explain it to you, but the last video will show you my next door neighbor, how I helped him clean behind his fence. I don't think you guys can picture how bad it was. It right now, it looks amazing because we cut it down. We did a lot of work, and it looks nice and neat because of poison ivy. I said, I got to clean your stuff out because I don't want to hit poison ivy again. I'm in Canada. I'm Canadian, So I'm in Ontario. I'm going to put this one over here. The next videos. Here's another one. What is this one? I think this is the beets. Yeah, how to grow red beets. Yeah. So I won't do a video unless I actually grew the plant. And again, since I'm just showing these, and I got seeds from all over the world, by the way, and it was kind of cool because I'm not afraid to buy from other countries. I buy a lot from Canada. That's right. I'm not afraid to buy from other countries. So these came from like Yugoslavia and different countries, some of my organic seeds that I bought on Amazon. And actually, they were really good growers. They grew well, the seeds that I got. These did. My rhubarb was from another country too. And gosh, I wish I could show you. I don't think I have a picture of, do I have a picture of the, let me see. I guess I could do my 2020 garden. I'll show you that part. because I've changed a lot. Every year I add more and more and change things up. All right, and that shows you, I think, part of my backyard. So let's see. Let's see if I can find it. I got to go to the channel. Let's see. There we go. My pumpkin one is my oldest video. Is my pumpkin dated back 2018. And then, of course, I did the one where I was in Arizona was my start to the channel. Let me see what... I got to show you my 2018 garden. That's like... That's hilarious. I want to see myself. I haven't looked at these videos. I don't normally look at them unless I do this. No, that's not what I want. Get out of there. Cancel. I was almost deleting my video. Download. I want to check something out with you. This is 2018. Every year I kind of did a video on what I did in the garden. I thought I did 2019. I did last year. This is going to be fun for me to see what I've exchanged and made bigger and did changes since then. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. It's like a tour down memory lane when I do this. 2018 garden. Let's see. Come on, bring it on. It's still uploading. It must be bigger than I thought. All right. And I see there's a gnats. See, if you see the video gnats, I'm sorry, my house is clean. It's just you'll see bugs, and in my newer videos you're going to see. I watched them after I started laughing and going, well, whatever. You're going to see these little gnats that are flying around. They absolutely drive me crazy, and I'm working on trying to kill them. And so I bought some sulfur and this sulfur powder and seeing if it works. So it's too soon. I just sprayed them yesterday to see if it actually works, but I think it was funny. I see them on there. All right. Guess it makes me real, bugs and all. Okay, download D. All right, we're gonna grab. This is my 2018 garden, but it changed a lot since then. I did a lot of work. Every year I do more and more stuff. So I'm trying to see what I started out with. Let's see. Where we go? Down. Oh, that's not the one. What happened here? I'm trying to get it. Where did I put it? Let's see. I must not have downloaded the right one. All right. It's right there. That's interesting. Where did it go? Download. Hey Dwayne, how's it going? Thank you for your comment, by the way. What did you think of the video, the butterfly part? I know I saw you made a comment on my video. Do you get the idea of kind of, does it look like I'm going to do a lot of work or not? Because I saw your comment earlier and I wanted people's opinion. If I just want you to get the idea when I talk about how physically what I'm doing and showing you on a video, you get to see what I'm talking about. So and you see all the back part where I trim for my neighbor's fence, and that latest video shows all behind the fence besides just the butterfly area. And thank you for your comment, Dwayne. Trying to find, there it is. Let's see if I can download it now. Okay. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, you can hear the voice. Oh, I forgot. If I don't turn the sound off, guys, I apologize. Make sure I turn the sound off so I don't kill your ears. I forget that too. Okay, cut, paste. Kind of having fun doing this. I got to go outside, but it's kind of cold outside today. So I don't like the cold, and it's supposed to be nice tomorrow, but today actually it's so cold that I got to bring my plants in. I have some wait a minute, not dahlias, some beautiful plants that I got from a nursery. These ones I want to grow, but I tried growing them from the seed and it didn't work. But they're really pretty plants, and I'm going to see. I didn't have the seeds. I tried to get the seeds from the plant I bought last year, and they didn't grow. They grew weeds or something. So I think a lot of plants nowadays, they're mixed, so they don't allow you to get the seeds and grow the actual plant unless you're buying a pack of seeds. I'm going to try to grow these flowers, though. They're really beautiful. All right, so media. All right, I gotta try to put this up. MT, are you still there? Are you hanging there? Because you get quiet and you don't say anything, so I don't know if you're still here or not. (2018) There it is. Oh my gosh! Even the beginning of the videos are different. I love it. I'm gonna shut the sound off. Sorry, guys. There we go. There, much better. See how I used to do the front? Because I had my butterfly on it in the beginning all the time. Oh, I'm going to plant the azalea plant I got from Granny's service tomorrow. Okay, that's cool. Not here. You are. I thought you were here. Hey, Velvet. Sorry, I'm not talking. Wasn't sure you're still here because it looked like you left. Duct tape. All right, let's see. See, I started that herb thing. That was my stones I did too. That rose doesn't exist anymore. Let's see what oh, that's my strawberry plant. Mine aren't as big, but these are all, yeah, these are all annuals, so they're not there anymore. The strawberries are there, though, not the big pots right now, but those are there. Those are my strawberries, and so all that's still in my garden. I pulled the tomatoes out of there. There was tomatoes in there. I don't have that anymore. Oh, okay, Judy. I remember you saying that's what you do. Thank you for that's honestly. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. And if you can't make to a live stream, that's another experiment. I was trying to see. Wait, I want to go back to that. Let me see. I don't want to screw up my channel here. Last time I did that, but right there. Pause. Can I pause it? Right there. Look this is experiments I did and I never put into a video because this is what happened. That's container gardening where they said you could grow onions and radishes and guess what? And carrots in containers. None of that turned out. That's why you don't see a video. I like watching this. Let me go back to nope, that's not it. Hang on a minute. What did I do here? What did I do? Oh no, it should be showing it. Plant rose for everyone that passed. If someone got a bush for Granny's service, so one will be for her. Oh, that's good. I love azaleas. It's a beautiful perennial. Yeah, it's really nice perennial. Oh yeah, I got rid of that. I was working with. Thought that it would climb. I didn't like it. Didn't turn out good. I thought my plants would climb up chicken wire, but it didn't turn out. I hated it. This was my that was my thing to get rid of birds. It didn't totally work well. Those are all my marigold. Yeah, I bet it's nice. Blueberry. What was in there? I'm trying to think of what I was growing in there. And there's the famous dog, Lacey. Lacey's still in there. Lacey's hanging there, my baby girl. I always grow something in there. You know that table I got in the garbage and I refurbished it? Somebody threw that beautiful table out that has that plant on it. I refurbish it and I paint it every year and it looks good as new. and it was in the garbage. There's that has been around for over 20 some odd years, that clematis there. There's more marigolds. I grow them every year. That was, what was that? Oh, I was trying to see if I could get, I think it was carrot seeds, because you know how they say you can grow a top, and you can put the top of a carrot, and you won't get carrots from it if you chop it off, but you will get carrot seeds. That's kind of what I was working on. There's my corn. You can't just take it off, Velvet. It'll grow naturally a baby on the side of it. I had that. I did aloe. And aloe it's kind of like a snake plant. The baby's kind of formed off the side of it with a root, and then you can kind of take it off separately after. So you can't just take a piece of aloe and grow a baby. It seems to be, if it's a plant that's going to have babies, it'll grow on the side of the aloe plant. Yeah, these are on my squash. That's spaghetti squash. There, right there. Stop. Pause. How do I pause it? Right there is the bin. That's the bin that's kind of falling. I have to fix it. The big section. There it is. Why can't I pause this? I was an expert. Now I don't even know what I'm doing anymore today. It should have been able to. Oh, there it is. All right. Hang on a minute. There, I figured it out. There's the button. Oh, I got to play it again. Wait a minute. Sorry. It looks like I'm playing it again. Oh my God, thank you. Oh, Fire Sign, hi, I'm so happy, and thank you for your donation. You're trying to give me that before. Thanks, honey. And welcome. Welcome, my darling friend. Thank you, my new friend, Fire Sign. Thank you for the donation. It popped out. I went, wait a minute. It takes a while to see the donation, by the way. If somebody donates to me, I don't see it. It's just weird. It just shows up later. You could put it on the screen, and I won't see it till it feels like an hour later. Anyways, okay, I'd gotten a baby plant, and it's gotten to be, yeah, Velvet, you not, if I showed you the snake plant I have, I'm doing a video on a snake plant. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's so nice of you. Thank you, my friend. That's very sweet. Thanks so much. I will definitely put it, oh, please, Fire Sign, you want to learn, you want to know when your granddaughter, check the video out. I know you watched the last one, but I put them out on Fridays. Sorry, I stopped the video. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But Fire Sign, I just want you guys to, because you have a granddaughter and kids, check it out. The video went out today. It's the butterfly one. I want to show you, it's not starting yet. It's the beginning of it. And I want to show you gradually how much work we put into it and see what you think. And give me your advice. Give me your opinion on how I'm doing it. If you think I should add something to it, tell me, please give me some advice on as I do this butterfly area. I'd love to hear some advice on this, what you think, what would pull in. I think I want to add a couple plants to pull in ladybugs. That's hard to pull them in. I'm trying, because I don't have any ladybugs, and I would rather have ladybugs than even use neem oil, but that's a work of art. Oh, and I'm doing some painting. Boy, I'm all over the place. See, my froggy got moved. That's up in the wrong spot now. That's not there. That's in my butterfly garden. I'm seeing all the stuff. I don't know about that, MT. It might be grown. MT thinks so because he looked it up on Google, but I don't know. I can't. I'm not speaking on behalf of that because I never did it. But you could give it a shot. He probably... Did you Google it? MT, did you Google it and said you can grow it from a cutting? Because a lot of stuff says things, and I don't know. Like, I will only vouch for what I have personally done. I'm not going to speak on... I'm going to suggest this is what it says. Oh, my God, I have cut the... Hey, pause. Go back. Hang on a minute. Let me see. Oh, come on. I keep on repeating it. I have done it. Okay. I have... You Googled it. You did it. You did... Sorry, I keep on... Hang on a minute. There's a spot where I wanted to pause. Let me see if I can go through this again. Sorry. Right there. That's the part. Right there, I'll show you. That's what I'm working on. That's behind my fence right now. See, if you notice, that's 2018. I didn't have the arch. We built that last year. We built the arch. And by the way, I want to show you something else. My neighbor gave me that. If you see on the fence there, even towards the end, I see. Even if it's towards the end, I'll see it. Okay. Right up the top there, there's that was for polar bees, by the way. That container right there. There's an issue with, there's many types of bees, okay, and we know that bees are dying out. And my friend had knew that how I am in nature and all that, protecting it, not just about the garden part of it. And so that container up there on the fence there, it's sitting out. Oh, you're not good at it. Okay. Well, I'll try. Like MT says, I haven't gotten cuttings to grow. Okay. Well, if MT says you can, I don't know that. And Velvet, if I find out, I have an aloe plant right now, but it's still too small before I take a cutting. But I'll tell you what, Velvet, I will try to give it a try for your sake. If you remind me, just remind me to say later on when the plant gets a little bit bigger, if you want me to, and if you remind me, I will definitely take a cutting and try it. Okay, MT. The MT says he did it. He did it. Anyway, so I want to go back to, yeah, I'm only going, I'm not knocking anybody. Please forgive me if that's what it sounds like. If you have done it, that's great. I only speak on behalf of if I've done it, because that's it. I kind of know when I do things. Yeah. You want to take a baby from it. Wanting to take a baby. Yeah, you got to let it get it big enough there, Velvet. The baby will grow on the side if that's what you want. They'll come, if not all plants will give you babies, but if you be patient with the plant, honestly, let me give you an example, Velvet. I'm working on a video for a snake plant to how to propagate snake plants, okay? Okay, no problem, Susan. All good. I'm working on a plant to propagate a snake plant, and you know when I started that? I started that last year. My snake plant is in the water, and it is finally growing a baby. I didn't even think I was going to get a baby out of this. It was like, wow, I'm getting a baby on the side of the snake plant, so it's really cool. And like I said, I like to document things. I don't just say things, I document it, or I'll tell you what I know. And so I do. It's sitting on my counter right now. I'm documenting it, and then I'm eventually going to plant it into the ground. I think I'm going to separate the baby too, and I'm going to show you this. But that video is taking me since last September. I can't even finish the video that I started September 8th or something. That's how long it takes to, but I actually now I can tell people, if you're going to do this, it'll work, but you have to be patient with a lot of things. By the way, Milo, I want to shout you out too. I know I don't talk, I'm out grabbing you on the other channel, but Milo, if you want to know anything about orchids, oh my God, she's the pro. And Milo, my orchid wasn't doing too good because I'm not a big orchid person, because I had to give the last one away because I have animals. If you have animals in your house, orchids are highly poisonous. They will kill your cat. Cats go after plants, and trust me, my niece lost her baby kitten because it ate it and it died from orchids. So do not have an orchid in your house if you have a cat that eats plants. I have finally got an orchid, but I had to put it in my greenhouse so my cat wouldn't go after it. And I have it coming back finally, Milo. I couldn't tell you exactly what, I don't know how good it's doing, but it does have a stem coming from the bottom and the top. And so, yeah, big shout out for, she's the expert when it comes to, honestly, a big shout out for orchids. And Milo is, yeah. Well, you got nice weather out there, Sissy. S&H, you got nice weather out there. So yeah, and now I gotta go sidetrack back to that thing that's up there at the top is for polar bees. My neighbor gave it to me. Polar bees are being killed off all the time, and it's weird. They have to have this particular cone and hope that they repopulate. So that was what was given to me on that part. What did you? I don't have orchids, but thankfully my car could care less about any plant. My car? Your car could kill. What do you mean about that? Your car? I didn't get that. Yeah, I hope so, Milo, because it was like I have so many plants, and I put it this way, I won't kill off a plant, but orchids are really a precise kind of plant, and so I hope it lives again too. You have one in the house? Thank you about the orchids, because I have one in the house. Yeah, just be careful of the cats. It's highly poisonous. Saw the banner. Okay, I'm just going to continue playing this. This is, like I said, the old garden, 2018. And I think they meant their cat. Oh, there's my mom. I forgot about this video. The orchids are beautiful. She does a beautiful job there. Philippine Islands Adventure, Milo. She's like the expert of, as far as if I do a shout out and I want to tell you where to talk about, like, just leave her a comment if you want to ask about it. What are those? Oh, those are my 4 o'clocks, by the way. They came out okay. And there's some pepper plants. Yeah. Well, that's okay. No problem, Milo. You're talking. That's fine. These guys are awesome people. All SNH. She's beautiful with her kids and her family, and she's a sweetie. You can't leave comments on her channel, but I do kind of watch it. I just want you to know that there. Oh, you can leave comments on your new channel, though, I guess. But your old one, I would watch, and I couldn't leave comments on it, just so you're aware of that. What else we got here? There's the rhubarb. See, there's my corn, my marigold, the rhubarb. Oh, let me go back. It's going to give me a hard time, but I want to... every time I put on pause, it does that to me. I make you rewatch it again. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's play this here. Let's go back up here. Where? All right, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to show you something. This is where I had to move the rhubarb because the aphids were so bad. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, that's turnips I grew. There's my tomatoes. Right where the tomatoes are. The rhubarbs were there too, but I want to show, there's a picture. Did it go back? Nope, that's not it. Right there. Right there, that's a rhubarb. Look at all the holes in there. That's aphids eating my plant, and I had to move it out of there because it was highly infested with aphids. They don't seem to like tomatoes because of the smell, but they like rhubarb, and those are my plants that were dying. Now they're way better shape now. I owe that a lot to neem oil, is what I'm going to say. Well, thanks, Milo. This is my 2018. I'm just going to show you. This is not last year's garden. This was like, I've increased it and improved it bigger. And then I have the last video I just did, Milo, was the butterfly area. And it shows you the back. The butterfly area will show you the back of my garden. Yeah. Neem oil. It's a little bit expensive, Dana, but neem oil, and you water it down. I kind of put about 1 to 2 tablespoons of neem oil in a sprayer that's about, 2-gallon sprayer I think I use. I have a 2-gallon sprayer. I think it's that size. Put about 2 tablespoons of neem oil. Keep shaking it up, the oil, and spray the plant with it. It's extremely stinky. It smells terrible. Well, there's my cat. There's Andy I still have. And yeah, and you shake it up, spray it. Don't do it in full sunlight. Like, wait till like at nighttime or something, because you don't want to burn a plant. And even if it burns, it's not going to kill your plant. Did you? Neem oil is wonderful. Look at my trained cat. He's so bad. He was escaping. There's my Lacey. I had to show that. That's part of my garden. They're there with me. Well, he is for sure. I got to put Andy out more often. There's some of my rewards. But that's 2018, okay, guys? I've added things and changed things around since that. So what was that? Oh, that was my sunflowers. I wanted almost to get into a challenge to grow sunflowers. So that's behind the fence. That was 2018. There's Swiss chard. I have Swiss chard there I'm showing you, which is the rainbow kind. See, I didn't even do a video on that. This is stuff that I just ran out of time and didn't do videos. I'm seeing now. So I want to do, okay, so this is, I don't think my pictures are as good for 2020. Actually, these ones are better when I showed you stuff. I'm going to try to grab the 2021. So that's what, 2 years later. how much I changed things too. See if I can find it. You like it? Like Lacey? I love Lacey too, fire sign. Lacey's my baby girl. And Andy's still hanging there. You know, I tell a story about Andy, which I don't know. Is it going to repeat it? Yeah, I think you're going to see it. Andy's the gray cat. You know how long I've had Andy? He's the longest living cat, I swear. I don't know how old he was, but Andy came from, well, thank you. I don't know why it didn't show that. There you go. Andy didn't, it was kind of funny. Andy was a place like, okay, I'm trying to get the story about my cat here. What happened was my daughter worked at Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons is everywhere in Canada. It's very known, and it's going to the U.S. now. So anyways, she worked, and behind they had a garbage bin, and in the wintertime, kittens were being born because the cats weren't fixed, and they were dying, freezing to death. So my daughter had said, this was years ago, my daughter said, Mom, will you please take a cat in? And I only take cats in when they need a home. I don't just go get a cat so I can have a cat. I have a cat because it needs a home. So Andy was like supposed to be a kitten, okay? I had already had another girl cat and I had another dog. I'm trying to think if I had Lacey or, no, I don't think I had Lacey back then. I had my golden retriever. So anyways, the cat came in, he brings me to the door and it was a full grown cat. And I said, I thought this was going to be a kitten because I thought a kitten would get along with my newer cat. It's a full-grown cat, Andy was. I don't know how old he was, and they found him living in a warehouse. Well, he came into my living room, and he went on the couch, and he just laid and stretched out like he was at home, and he was so comfortable that I couldn't get rid of him. I went, oh, my God, I can't. I just hope he gets along with my other cat. And he was pretty mean to my other cat, but I still kept him. He didn't like the girl cat because she was kind of bossy, and it was just funny. But anyways, and she passed away. I've lost 2 female cats, and he's still hanging in there, this stubborn guy. He's an old cat. I don't even know a clue how old that cat is. Honestly, I've lost 2 cats, and he's still with me. And don't get me wrong, I still love him. I call him the old man, but he's hanging in there. He still wants to be in my house, so I think it's kind of, you know, I remember somebody said they were going, I was on a channel, I think last week or something, and they're saying they're going to get a cat. And I said, the only main advice they have to you, if you're going to get an animal, yeah, did you? 18 years? If you're going to go get a cat or any kind of animal, and you're doing something nice, and you're going to one of there's my tree. Oh my God. Look at this. Thing used to be laughed. That's the fairy garden. Look at that tree. It's making me laugh when I see this. That picture right there. Oh, look at my mom and that zucchini. That's the zucchini I grew. Look at how big they were. It's making me laugh watching these pictures. Sorry, guys. I know it's repeating itself, and it's just kept me off guard because I wasn't paying attention to all of it. So anyways, see, I get sidetracked. Now I forgot totally what I was talking about. What was I talking about? Oh, there's my little, look at pumpkin. My pumpkin. Oh, these things grow good too. Those little yellow tomatoes. There's my purple. I think those are purple green beans. Now I forgot. I think I was talking about Andy, and I totally forgot. Andy, true love, is kissing him, going. Andy, true love, is keeping him going. Oh, he loves me already. He's a pain in the butt. Fireside. He kills me. Sometimes he annoys. He's like an old man being grouchy with you. How would you like to wake up every morning about meow, 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 like over and over until I give him a snack. I had to stop it. I was spoiling him so much that he was driving me insane that he would wake me up meowing constantly until I gave him a treat. And I went, that's it. You are not winning over me, mister. He almost feels like he's the boss of me. And I said, that's it. I said, that is it. You are not, I am not. So today he didn't bug me. For a few days I got a break and he didn't wake me up. Honestly, he wakes me up and constantly meows. I feel like I'm being tortured as soon as I wake up in the morning by him doing this meowing. He was constantly meow, 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 meow. And it was like, no, I'm not giving you it. I've spoiled you too much. Look at you. Look at how you're acting, man. Look at how you're behaving. Now you think I'm supposed to. Well, it's nice everybody getting together and everybody seeing each other. Oh yeah, we still love them. Absolutely, I still love them. I was trying to show, so that was, I know I keep repeating that one. I wanted to grab, I'm having fun here and I'm going on yapping, yap and so I'm trying to, let's see. Thanks, Vegan, if you're still there. It shows me you shared my video. Thanks very much. Okay, go to YouTube. I'm trying to download the garden one for this year and see the differences. But I kind of like how I filmed that one better. I kind of liked the shots. You really see everything. And this one I don't think I did as well. I was trying to get better at doing videos. And that's kind of a work of art already. Let's see. Now I have to go to content. And I love how they change things around. It was empty. That I don't know if you're still there. You probably are empty. You made me laugh. Remember when they used to call it something else, and then I'm going, why can't I find my videos? I have to take the long way to find them. And then they change the words to you and screw your brain up and call it content. So now if you want to go find a video, you're looking for content, and they used to call it something else on here when you try to go get a video. Can't they leave things alone for a while? Like you just get used to things, and then you got to change again. Constant change. I mean, I know something changes hard. It's hard for me. And some changes are good, and some changes are just annoying to me. Change. All right, let's see. Well, I went too far back. I don't know if you ever heard of nasturtium, and I say it wrong, but that is a really cool plant, by the way. I'm really impressed how it's growing, the nasturtium plant, and I can't wait. I'm even going to try eating it because it's supposed to be, you can eat the leaves and you can eat the flowers. Everything's edible on this plant, and it's a nice looking plant. Plus it has many other things that it, if you want to protect another plant, let's say your favorite orchid or something because the bugs are going after it, apparently you plant this near your orchid or whatever, and the bugs will kind of, I feel sorry for it, but it'll attack that plant and leave your main flower alone. So it's like a really cool thing to have, this plant. So I'm going to grow it a different kinds. I grew it, I want to say it's a different variety of flowers, but I think I'm going to grow another kind next year because I'm really happy with that. That might be my plant for the year, that my favorite plant this year is that one, over a gourd from last year. Oh, there it is. Okay. So let's see. You saw in the video that's showing you, I think it's still repeating, you saw my tree, the peach tree. That's 2018. And now, like 3 years later, what I have grown in this garden, and the soil was amended the first year. That tree died, actually. And I got a new one, and this tree is now over 2 years that I've had it. I think it's like a 2-year-old tree already. 3-year-old, because it grew peaches the first year I got this tree. Just download. All right, let's get this downloaded. Well, that's a good one. It's a proven fact that cats can lower your blood pressure. They are animals. Yeah, cats are evil, but they are sweet at the same time. They are Sour Patch Kids. Yeah, Velva, you are right. Wow, garden is just beautiful. Here's that's all the things I grew. I'm going to show you fire sign. It's got bigger. This is and it's even bigger now because I didn't put these 2 bins in. I did not put the raised beds of the tomatoes new and the potatoes new. So if you look at the latest video, it shows you back there how I got wide. And my neighbor, I cleaned out his section, so I'm allowed to have I forget what I want to say. I'm allowed to, he was going to pay the money to give me some money for the wood to make more raised beds there if I want to. But it depends on how much time. Right now, this year is more, I want to finish the butterfly garden. I want to get worms because I'm definitely going to be getting some composting worms and working with that because I'm going to show you that it's kind of a handy thing to have these worms and take care of them. because when they go, the poop, unfortunately it's called a better word, but it's poop, and it works amazing as a natural fertilizer. So you might not have to pay any money to buy a fertilizer. That's why I'm working with it. I'm trying to find out, would this work as well? And then you're talking about anything all organic, and you never have to, as long as you keep your worms happy and they're digesting all your leftover food, you won't have to buy fertilizer again. But I don't know that for a fact until I experiment with it this year. So I'm excited about that too. Okay, so I have it, the new one. I'll show you my newest video I did for 2020 and compare. See what you think. See if you see the changes that I'm talking about. I'm just trying to upload it now. Good. Paste. All right, there we go. All right, so this is 2018. I really like the pictures better. I think I should have took better pictures for last year. And this year I'm going to work on this. So when I do the final thing on my garden, I take pictures when things are at their best. So you see it. But everything changes so fast, and things are at their best at the same time. That's what I learned. You might have really good cucumbers growing, and the lettuce is too small still. So, all right, there we go. Should have took it. What did I do? Hang on a minute. Oh, maybe I didn't grab it. 2020 garden. All right, there it is. 2020. You can see I changed. Just the way it starts is a different change, but I like how that one is. There it is. See, I have the butterflies and all that. Well, first year I did videos on, I more had it look different. There you go. See, right there is my tree from years later. 3 years later, there's a different tree, but it's, believe it or not, it's doing much better. And I have all kinds of stuff growing in it. My flowers, I was working on that to see if I could figure. Roses are really funny because they get a white fungus if you live in a high humidity plant. But most plants like high humidity, but roses get that white fungus, and so did my honeysuckle. And so I actually been working on that for 2 years to try to get my roses where they didn't have a brown spot and look better. And look, you can see the roses to the right, the red. I owe that to I kept an eye on it. I cut back on the bad plants. I actually sprayed neem oil on it too because the bugs last year were eating it. And it seems to be coming back better and better the more I work on it. This is just little things I'm showing you. Zinnias, the chives came back in here. But we have to fix it because in the center it's bowing. And so we have to dig out the dirt in that big bin and dig it out. And then we're going to put some brackets inside to reinforce it because it's bending out. That's my asters, marigolds, lettuce, my lettuce bin. I think I show a picture of this, what the lettuce bin looks like. But that's lettuce. I had 3 different lettuces growing in there. So that's the ones I do videos on. There's my rhubarb. That's from babies that I grew from seeds, and now I have full rhubarb all the time. That's a bunch of asters, and they come in wide colors when you buy them. Asters are really nice, but they don't last the whole summer long, but they're really a pretty flower. I should have tried to dry them out or something because they're amazing. Hey, Bill, how you doing, honey? Yeah, there's my plants where I started last year. That's the first time I did container gardening. There's my dog again, right? There's the lettuce bins. There's that's a, forgot what I want, kiwi plant, tomatoes. I'll just go you through there's the peach tree. Look how big that is, see? I showed you the first one, how small it was, and I had nothing around it. Nice seeing you too. There's my marigolds, Creeping Julie, Impatience. I had Impatience last year. I didn't grow them from seed though. I want to learn, Impatience are hard. That's one. There's my tree that did really good. It was just see that tree right there? It was a bush. We turned it into a tree. The rose bush is still alive. That's my yellow one, and I put it into a pot this year. What is that? Oh my God, I had tons of patty pan squash. Lots of patty. There's the new gourd trellis that I built last year. Well, we built it, 2 of us. And there's my, the gourds going up it. And that's how big the gourd got. Thanks. That's how big the gourd got. That's a bottleneck gourd, which I have a different, I got a Casabon gourd this year. I got almost 20 gourds from 6 plants. I had 6 plants, got 20 gourds about from it. The only thing that was my mistake that I did was I put them inside a shed and they rotted and made a big mess, and it was terrible because mold grows on them before they go hard. So I lost a lot of them because I stored them inside and I never should have. There's the part where I put milkweed to see if I could transplant milkweed. There's the start of the butterfly garden where I started putting plants in it. There's my salad bin that I told you about. There's the 3 different salads. You can see it all the lettuce, 3 different kind of lettuces. There's the green pepper that I grew, an annual pepper for 3 years. At 3 years, I brought it in, kept it alive, and this year it died. It lasted 3 years and it died, but it gave me 3 peppers before it died. There's my radishes. There's the gourds. That was my big plant for the year that I loved the best. That's all sort of kind of tomatoes that came out of my garden. A little bit deformed. There's my pepper from that pepper plant. Look at all that. I had tons. I gave them away to neighbors. That's patty pan squash, and I had lots of them. The strawberries, I had lots, but I don't show you lots because they come at different levels. Oh, that was what it was. I was showing you that my mom told me this, and I didn't agree with her, and then I was wrong. If you take strawberries, let's say, because we were pulling off the strawberries because the birds were eating them all. But if you pull off the strawberries, even when they're white, and let them in the sun, they'll turn red. I know that because I did agree with that, and I tried it, and she was right. That strawberries will turn red if you pick them even when they're green. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have the sound on this one? I'm sorry. I've been killing you guys with the sound. I'm sorry. Sorry. There's a salvia, portulaca. There's the bins. These are coming back again. There's my garlic, rhubarb. There's the rose that I talked about. The other one was worse shaped than that one. There's onions. What do I got in here? Sorry, you can hear me now. Sorry, you couldn't even hear me and I'm babbling. There's chives and oregano that came back. That's last year, okay? But I'm telling you for this year, I have chives that came back, oregano came back. What else one comes back? Rosemary doesn't. That's a salvia plant that's a perennial that's out in the back. Marigolds, asters. The lettuce, I'm repeating it all. But I'm just showing you, I was talking about the lettuce that I grow. So I threw 3 different types of lettuce. I start them indoors and then I transplant them. But some of them are actually from their volunteers that came from the year before. And I kind of moved them around in there. Oh, wow. Oh, you wanted me to play that? Oh, so you hear the sound nice? No, the music was... Oh, maybe I should lower it. No, the music was relaxing. It went with the pictures, and we heard you clearly. Okay, well, I'll put the sound back on. You tell me if it's too loud. I can actually lower the level of the music. How's that? So you like that? See all the wood there? That's the wood that's going in my butterfly garden. That you see the old fence wood? That's what I'm recycling to make the trimming, like the edge of it. It's sunny there. I might actually go outside and work after I get off of here. I didn't think I was going to go outside because it's too cold, and I don't like the cold, but I might after all go outside. The music was relaxing. It went with the pictures, and we heard you. Okay, cool. That rose bush is good. It's doing really well. I transplanted it to a bigger container, but it went through the winter in that container. All winter long, that yellow rose sat there, and it's doing good. I moved it. Well, hello, Twisty Roots. Hello, cheers, welcome. Okay, so let me go back to, that was a 2000. So if you like the music, let's try this one, see if this works. Let me put you back to the 2018. All right, there we go. Let's lower the music, and here's the 2018 one. Okay, that's my picture. That's how I started the channel, 2018. That was my first butterfly. Okay, so there's my marigolds. I had them all over. Put marigolds, asters. I don't know what else is in there. I'm trying to see. There's a red rose. I don't have that red rose. That didn't make it. Yeah, it looked pretty. I have to get a little... I'm going to work with roses too. I have worked with roses. I know how to grow them from a stem. So I just didn't show that. But I used to live next door to Italians, my old house. And they showed me how to do roses. And it was so cool. I had roses all along my whole rim of my yard from stems. Like they would give me cuttings. And then they showed me how to do it. And then I did. I had all roses all along the whole back. Like if you took a back small area, but all around the whole fence was roses. Every kind of rose was around my yard back then. But roses are, like I said, they're funny. They can get diseased easy. They have a white fungus that's hard on them. But if you know, you can get them growing good. They're beautiful. There, look at all the hostas. I gave a lot to my neighbor. He was thanking me this year. He said, anything I can do for you. He said, I appreciate all the hostases you gave me. Because he got them like for free because I chop them up and then make more hostases. I gave them to my daughter. I gave them to my, there we go. Let you talk there, Velvet. I gave them to my daughter. Next door neighbor got a whole bunch. His whole yard is full of hostases because I kind of showed him what we did, and he does it. So he has all his hostases were my hostases because they grow really healthy, and I brag about hostases. Matter of fact, the butterfly garden is getting some of my hostases this year because it attracts worms. I've proven that so many times. I wish I could show you on a video that worms are great aerators, and a hostas, garlic, these are things you should put, flowers, you should put all this in your garden. I mean, it just helps. And the top, when they bloom, the hostas, they attract so many pollinators. Because I used to pull off the flowers. I couldn't stand, I didn't like the look of them. And then I realized all the bees and all kinds of bugs were going around the flowers. I said, nope, better not get rid of them. So I let them bloom. The roots, when I dig them up and separate them and split them, roots, worms are all dug. I have to be careful because I don't want to kill the worms off. So when you pull the plant out at the bottom of hostas, they're entwined inside the roots. They just love it. They won't hurt a hostas. They actually help it, and it's so connected well, hostas to worms. So if you want worms, you're having trouble, in your area, hostas is a great way to try to bring them in, and so is garlic too. Both of them, the worms seem to love that. Yeah. Oh, I pulled all the tomatoes. The tomatoes aren't in there anymore. They're all strawberries. Where that section had tomatoes, I don't have them anymore. I have them all strawberries. But that was the year I was growing tons of varieties of tomatoes to try them out. That's my carrot there with the seeds. I was trying to see, can you actually grow a carrot top? You cut the carrot, put the carrot top in the ground. It will root. It'll come up. It will not give you a carrot, but it will give you the seeds for growing carrots. So you let it sit in the ground. It'll come up. It'll do that flower. It just showed you the white flower. The white flower dries up, turns into seeds, and then you have carrot seeds. Now that was, to me, that section right there, that drove me crazy. That's what I told you, container gardening and people telling you you can grow these things in containers that are only the depth. That was baloney. See, I just showed you that. That's why there's no videos on it. Because that container gardening, nothing worked. I did not get radishes. I did not get onions. I did not get anything. That section I just showed you. That's why there's no video on container gardening. There's my thing. See, that's when it was brand new. I had nothing in it. I have tons of stuff in it now. I have to fix it. Well, thanks, Will. I appreciate that. So yeah, it switched a lot. I mean, I'm just showing you. That's 2018. I feel I did better pictures back then in 2018. But 2020 showing you the changes I made for 2 years, adding to my garden all the time. I love this one because my mom's in it. And that year, I did so many zucchini that was crazy. It made me laugh. I didn't want to... There's Andy. Oh my God. young. But I really got involved since I was young. I did gardening and plants in my house. But I would say that since I moved in this house here, and I've been in this house for almost 25 years, the gardening came to me way more. But I've been working with gardening since I was a kid. And my mom, I was the only one that would take care of her lawn and everything when I was young, because she was a single parent for a long time. She had 4 of us, and yeah, so 4 of us, and I was the one that was the gardening part of the yard. I wasn't great at it because I was a young kid, but I'd cut the grass and I'd try to grow a garden, and I was terrible with pulling weeds, but I've been around the gardening, like I said, since I was young. And then when I took over in this house, it's been 25 years since I started working on the area. But this channel's 3 years old, and I would say that I got involved doing a channel because of how much I like gardening. So that's why I did this channel, was because of the gardening part of it. And now I go crazy and crazy every year. I'm bigger and better, and I'm more knowledgeable about things. And see, there's attempts of everything. There's my sprayer. You can see it on the thing. There's my Tim Hortons, because I grow all kinds of stuff in it. What the heck was that? I'm not sure. Oh, I know what that was. See, that one right there, that weird looking thing, was spinach. I was trying to grow spinach in a container. And what I found out through spinach is we assume that everything grows well in the sun. Well, if you put lettuce, spinach, many of them need partial shade. They'll bolt. And I don't know if you know what bolting is. In case you don't know the word bolting, bolting means when a plant is ready to go into seed. Spinach does it, lettuce does it, lots of the plants do it, radishes do it. If it's too hot of an area, you will never get radishes, you'll never get lettuce, you'll never get spinach, because it bolts and goes right into a seed. This part is behind my fence. I have to go up that far, but I'm afraid I keep an eye on it because the birds really like that area. So, and the grass, I'm working on the grass. See how pretty the grass was there? It looks terrible, so we're trying to fix the grass this year. And the escape artist that Andy is, that's why you're seeing that picture again, but there's my mellow yellow Lacey. She's not really mellow, but she's cute. And the zucchini I gave away zucchini because I had too many that year. Same with last year. I had so much patty pan, I was sick of it, that I gave that away to neighbors. Whenever I get too much stuff, I'm more than willing. I would rather give it to my neighbors than let it go to waste. So I do. I offer it to my neighbors, whatever I got excess of. So, you know what? It is. And tomatoes. Tomatoes I offer, but everybody has tomatoes. So when you go to offer tomatoes, they don't want any tomatoes because they had too many. But the patty pan squash did good with the one neighbor across the street. She's originally from, I think it's Sweden, and she has not seen these vegetables around for a long time. So she was really happy when I gave her the patty pan squash. That's something not commonly grown here. And she's a good gardener too. Not as far as vegetables, but she's a beautiful gardener when it comes to flowers, my neighbor. Very good with flowers and stuff. Yes. Oh, that's another thing. I wanted to try Gerber daisies. That's Gerber daisies. And that one's another one that's hard to grow. I would love to grow a Gerber daisy from a seed, but again, it takes a certain thing how to grow some of these flowers. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. What the heck was that? Oh, that's the start of my pumpkin. They were specific, smaller kind of pumpkin. There's the zucchini. I was trying to show you. Zucchini, if you get it going, it's amazing. But I had these beetles last year that were not nice, so I have to be careful with the beetle part of this. The beetles growing. I mean, I'm trying to work with, like I said, non-chemical stuff. Oh, that's the same thing. That's my carrot seeds. Growing a carrot seeds. Anyone know where to get canning lids in bulk? I would try Amazon. That's where I buy all my stuff, Velvet. Unless, I don't know. Anybody from the States know where to get canning lids? Not a clue. Like I said, I get my stuff either from Walmart or Amazon, but I don't need them. I have a lot. Or the dollar store. Actually, Dollar Tree and dollar stores sell the lids. But I don't know about in bulk. Judy, I'm sorry. I gotta find you. How am I gonna find you? I'm gonna do something, Judy. I don't know where to find. Wait a minute. Give me a second. I gotta go to my channel. Your channel. Where are you? Oh, stop the sound. Stop the sound. Here, Judy. I wanted to do that because I owe you this. You're such a wonderful lady, and I never there, and it'll always stay on there. Don't worry about ever me taking it off because I won't. Yeah, the dollar store would be a lot cheaper lids. Yeah, I think so too. Well, absolutely. Well, you need a lot of lids. I don't know. You could check it up on. You're good at that, though, Miss Velvet. Do not knock yourself. You are one that helped me out to find good deals on things. Look at the size of that zucchini. Boy, was that a big one. I wonder if it was award-winning zucchini that year. I did. I'm gonna switch there to. I'm gonna give you a break here from something else. All right, let's go. If I put the sound on, you see you don't mind the sound. I'm going to lower it right down here. Put it in the background. Really, you were like awesome at finding things. Let me see. Let's go through this and see. I don't know if I can help you or not, but I want to see Amazon. You know that's my favorite place, so I should have shares in Amazon. But I'm going to go with .com. Let's see, Amazon.com. Canning lids. You're looking for red canning lids? Alright, so it says, alright, according to you, regular mouth mason jar lids, you can get them for $18.99. No, it can't be right. 72 count. That's actually good. It really is good. Then I see it says 72 count. So I don't know if you're getting 72. 70 count mouth mason jar lids, the wide mouth, for $18.99. That's very good. It's 72 if I'm reading it right. I don't know if you want to pay that much. And then it's got 24 count regular mouth for $5.94. Then we got another 24 count wide mouth, $10.99. If you're just looking for the lids, okay, that doesn't include the rims. But anyways. I don't know if that helps you out at all. You should have shared. Me too. Fire sign, I'm telling you. I have bought tons of seeds. Hey, Fire sign, thank you for your donation and everything. Is there something you'd like to see me grow? Like, I would do that for you. I don't know if it's too late, but if there's something I can find a seed for, I'm volunteering something. It might take me a while because I'll keep it indoors. If I try to grow something and it won't be ready, it'll die outside, I'll keep it in my greenhouse. But is there a specific plant that you would like to see a video done on that you've never seen grown? I did that. I would do that for people. I did one, but it never worked, and I told them that. I got the seeds, I tried it, and it didn't work, so that's the best I could do. But if it works, I always do a video on it. Mainly lids. I have rings with my jars, and yeah, so is that a good deal? Just go to Amazon.com. I don't know if that helps you, Velvet, but that's the deals I'm seeing, and I don't think it's too bad of a deal for the wide mouth. If it says 72 count for $18.99, that's a good deal. But you check it out and see if that helps you out. I mean, canning and gardening go together too. So, you know, if you learn how to garden and you get all these goodie stuff, and you don't want to waste any of the food, or you get a good deal at a market or something like that, it's good to can. I do that when I can. I love it. I like canning all kinds of stuff. So that definitely goes with gardening as far as I'm concerned too. So yeah, fire sign. If there's something I have not grown already and you'd like to see grown, please tell me and I'll see what I can do. I think I was trying to figure out the seeds. I keep forgetting to ask my mom about. She wanted me to grow these snap dragons or snap something flower. And I was going to see if I can find those seeds for her. Well, that was a good deal. I found the wide mouth lids and rings at Walmart for $5. Well, that's a good deal. Remember, the tax always gets me on Amazon. Yeah, we get tax, so it's not like I'm not used to that. Always talk. Is the music too loud, guys? Are you okay with me talking through the music? I'm going to switch another video here as we chat. I like doing it like this. I like, because my camera doesn't work, I like kind of chatting with you guys. I feel like we're at a movie and you get to watch something. So it is Snapdragon, Milo? Let me check that up. Snapdragon. I want to see what they look like. And I think that's what my mom wants me. I thought it would be sweet. Like I kept saying, she says, I really loved Snapdragon when I was young. And then I thought nothing of it. And then I thought, that's not nice. I should actually grow them for her. And I don't know what they look like. Let's see. Oh, they're really? Wow, they're tall. They look like, wow. Let me see. They look like another plant I had seeds for. Oh, I see. So that's Snapdragon. I'm going to show you I'm going to put a picture of this to show you what we're talking about. Snapdragon. What do you think of that Snapdragon, Milo? Are they a nice looking plant? Do you like them? Because you have all kinds you have mostly orchids, but outside you have different things out there too in your yard. Do you have any Snapdragons? Okay, let me shut all this off. I got to grab my picture somehow. Where is it? All right, it's going to be a dark screen. I'm going to grab the picture of the Snapdragon in a minute. Let's see. All right. Does anybody have this kind of flower growing? Just curious if anybody has any Snapdragons growing. No, it's not a snot dragon. It's it's a Snapdragon. It might. Will have a good one if you're leaving. Oh. Yeah, no, it's called. I think I'm going to take it on the screen. It's called a Snapdragon, not a snot dragon, but that's funny. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh my god, I love it too hard. A Snapdragon. I think they're perennials too. And a perennial takes a lot longer to grow. Wait, did I type it? Oh, I don't know. I don't know how to type here. Snapdragon. There's a deep dragon N. There we go. Is that better? There. A Snapdragon. So we don't have it's a snot dragon. So you think that would be a cool one to grow? Let me see if I can. I'm gonna have to see if I can find some seeds on it. And I want to see if it's perennial to grow. Yeah, it's a perennial. Snapdragon's annual. Oh, there's both. There's annual and a perennial. But I would rather, if I'm going to grow something now, I want to start growing perennials. It kind of saves you on money. Let's see if I can find any seeds on Amazon. See, I told you. There we go. Amazon again. Amazon. All right, let's see. Snapdragon. Perennial. I want to dry the perennial seeds because I want to put that all outside in, like I said, the butterfly garden, so that perennials will save me a lot of money. They'll just come back every year. Snapdragon perennial seeds. Let's see if they got anything. They probably annual, knowing my luck. Oh, they got something. They got a dwarf giant. No, Snapdragon magic carpet mix. But it doesn't say whether it's a perennial or not. It's $9.97. Let's see. Snapdragon Magic Carpet non-GMO, which is good. It's not saying whether it's a perennial or not. That's the part I don't like, when it doesn't say whether it's a perennial or not. How many seeds? Does it even say how many seeds you get? Let's see. GLC Snapdragon Magic Carpet Mix non-GMO. Price $9.97. And that's weird. Why isn't it saying? It's not saying how many seeds you get. I must be missing this somewhere. So I don't like that. It doesn't give you a lot of info on it. Okay, we are here to assist you. If you are busy, please contact our team, and we provide with our best offer to bulk purchase. Number of seeds. The number of seeds in a package is never below 30. Okay, so you get 30 seeds. However, please understand the exact number of seeds in each package is out of our control. Please contact us immediately if the number of seeds is incorrect, and we will resolve the issue. That's kind of weird. I don't really trust a place that, when it says you're going to give so many seeds. Yeah, I don't know if I'm interested in that. Yeah, it's okay. She's Snapdragon. Okay, I got it. It's funny. I think it's hilarious. It's cute. We all make mistakes. By the way, I want to tell you, this is the hardest one. Velvet, you pronounce this one for me. I bet you know how to pronounce it. I am terrible at pronouncing. I'm gonna show you the picture that I love. Hang on a minute. I gotta spell it right here. All right. See if you guys recognize it. And it's the plant that I do not know how to pronounce. I'm so bad at it. But I am so excited about how mine's growing. I love it. I think I want to get another variety of it. I don't have the flowers yet. It's still too early for that. But I definitely see the beautiful leaves, and I can do all kinds of stuff. It's edible. You can probably dry it out. I can use it for crafting projects. I think it's going to be such a cool plant. But I have to wait till I get the flowers, and it's not big enough yet. But this is, I'm going to put it on there, and you guys are going to pronounce it for me. Velvet, I'm counting on you to pronounce this one for me. Give me a second. I got to pull it up. Black screen. And I'm going to go get it right now. Image. Let's see. All right. I'm trying not to say it out loud. I've pronounced it, but I'm terrible at it. Terrible at pronouncing this plant. I have nightmares about it. All right. Let's see. You guys figured out already what I'm talking about? Oh, that's too... Well, it probably... You know what, fire sign? When you get a lot of seeds, it tells me the germination rate is probably low. The more seeds they offer you, the more the rate of germination is low. I'm going to tape it in. You recognize it, Milo? Okay, so let me type this in, and then you guys... I got to tell you how I pronounce it, but I'm so bad. I have somebody always correcting me on this silly thing. Oh, you know what it is? Okay, I'm going to type it right now. It's all right. It's no wrong mistakes at all. It's just... Oh, did you have some? Do you like them, or... Because they're seeds, so they're not perennials, but apparently they give a lot of seeds and they come back. It's all edible. Let me spell it right. Now look at how it's spelled, and then it drives me crazy because I pronounce it like it's spelled, and it's not like that. It's not. I'm going to count on you, Milo, that I'm going to say this right again. I always have somebody correcting me that I'm saying it wrong constantly. It's actually funny. All right, and it's called nasturtium, right? Am I saying it right? Nasturtium? Oh, they spread a lot and take a lot of room. But they're really, I'm finding really, I was looking into this, Milo, and this plant is supposed to be very good if you want to protect other plants. Not only is it edible, the leaves are, everything's edible. It must spread a lot. That's what it tells you. So you have to be careful of that part. But it's edible. So you can actually, I was watching, I guess they take a leaf and they make a sandwich with it. And it's also that you can, if you're trying to distract from a really favorite plant you have, you grow that nearby, the bugs will go after this plant and leave your main plant you're protecting alone. So it actually has really, it's a vital plant, I think. I really like it. Oh, did you try it before? And did I say it right? Nasturtium? It must be a good day for me to have saying it right. Because I must be having a really good day to pronounce nasturtium today, right? Because 2 days from now, and I'll pronounce it something else. I don't want to say what I'll pronounce it because I'll start saying it like that. But the T-I-U-M is shum, and I don't pronounce it normally that way. I pronounce it the way it looks. Nasturtium, okay. Well, that's good. And you said they're spicy in taste. I'm going to try it, but not yet. I wait till they're a little bit bigger, and I'm going to try. I guess I'll try munching down on it. I'm going to probably eat all the stuff that's supposed to be edible. I'll try it and then say, I don't know if I like it or not. I guess I'll have to see on that, those factors. Yeah. Yeah, I believe that because 2,000 for $6. Yeah, I bet. The more seeds, fire sign, the more seeds you buy, like if you notice, thanks. I just got a coffee got for me. Thank you. If you buy lettuce, okay, and it's just that part is correct. You should get a lot of seeds. I get a lot of seeds from lettuce, and if you watch the videos when I do lettuce, I will put a whole bunch in it because I'm not going to count each lettuce seed, but and you will get a lot. It's hard to control how to grow lettuce seeds because you need to put a lot to get. It's same with marigolds. I'll put a whole bunch in marigolds. I will get only so many, but that's the way it is. Just screenshot the nester and we'll get some. Yeah, I think you're going to like that one. I think it's a nice plant. And together, me and you, Fire Sign, will learn. I'll show you how to get the seeds from them because I don't know myself, but apparently people have told me it's really cool to get the seeds. And once we learn how to get the seeds, you're going to save money because you won't have to buy the seeds again if you like it. It's like the butterfly bush. You get a ton of seeds because germination rate is low. Yeah, absolutely, Velvet. Yeah, that's what they don't tell you, but that's the truth. The truth is the germination rate sucks on it. But hey, it's worth it. You're paying a few bucks. What's really bad? I'll tell you what's really expensive. When I did the gourds germination rate is terrible. But I paid a lot of money. I got like 20 seeds, right? There, I'll give you an example. I got 20 seeds of the gourds that I grew last year, bottleneck gourds. Out of the 20 seeds, I didn't put all of them in the pot because I didn't want to use all 20. But if you look, I did at least half, over 10, and I ended up with 6 plants. And you pay a lot of money for that gourd seeds. They're pretty expensive. Yeah, we'll work it together, Fire Sign. I know where to get certain seeds, and as I find out, I might even try. My camera really sucks here, but if I find out how to get the nasturtium, I will put my camera live. I'll try my best, and I literally find the seeds and show you on camera. I did that last year. I showed you how to get the seeds from lettuce. I showed you how to get seeds from radishes. I showed you where to get the seeds. What to do? Lettuce, radishes. What else? I'm trying to think of like 4 o'clocks. You said you're going to grow 4 o'clocks. Those seeds are that obvious that if you like 4 o'clocks and you want to save money, that's probably the best meal for your money because it produces tons of seeds. Some of them will drop in the ground and germinate, and some you just save and then you start planting again this year. Now, the germination rate is pretty good on them, actually. Like, if I planted, I think 5, I got 4. Sometimes I got 5, sometimes I got 4. So, each seed is really good. Oh, Lord, you can't kill 4 o'clock. Well, they die off. Remember, they seed themselves, Velvet. So, yeah, you can actually, they don't come back. You can control 4 o'clocks. It's not like Morning Glory, where Morning Glory is ridiculous, that it just takes off. 4 o'clocks, in a pot are very controlled. Oh, snapdragons produce a lot of seeds too, yeah? Ah, like your email. Yeah, that's my name is Nana. Yeah, that's my other channel, by the way, Fire Sign. I don't normally want to tell people I have 2 channels, but that other channel is a cooking, and so if you like cooking and crafts and you want to bring your grandchild over there, you can. But I want to keep my garden channel separate to my other one. I have a garden channel, and those are people that know me really know me know I have 2 channels. I have a garden one, I have a crafting one, and a cooking one. So if that interests you, then just go to the name of that email. That's the name of my other channel, okay? I just don't want to put it out here. I want to bring in garden people that like gardening, and I don't want to promote my other channel here. I just want to bring in gardening. But people that become friends and like me can go to both places if you want. All the parts of you. You're all welcome. But I do kind of stick to the gardening part here. I do. I really want to. I love it. This caller, Ma, yeah. My name is Nana, but yeah, Velvet says Ma to me because Velvet's known me for quite a while, and me and somebody else has become her YouTube kind of mom. We even give each other heck sometimes. I'm just kidding. I love you, Velvet. You know I do. We've known each other for a long time, my sweetie. I haven't seen everybody all the time, but I love it when people come. So if you want, like I said, these are my passions. This channel is all about gardening, and I will help you along the way. If any questions asked, we shall garden together. Now, if you like the other place and you like cooking and crafting, please don't join things that you don't like. I found a lot of people just came in here and they don't hang with me. They're really not in my channel, and that's not what I want. I want gardeners here. I want people that like what I do. That's the same thing as the other place. I want people to join. If you like cooking or crafting, then join. Watch my videos. That tells me you like things. If you don't watch things on channels, it tells you you're not really into your channel, and that's not what I'm here for. I adopted my internet mom, and Mike is Pops. I adopt him as my internet. Yeah, he's busy though. Mike's very busy working, taking care of his dad, his brother, and I don't talk to him half as much as I did talk to him every day. But it's good. I mean, look at if people don't come all the time, it's okay. I'm not upset that you're not here every time I come in, because sometimes I pop in just to pop in. So I really want to thank each and every one of you for hanging with me. I've been here for 2 hours. So I love it. I love it. I just want, and if you know anybody that likes gardening, please bring them to my channel. Like, that's what I want. I want people to come to my channel that like gardening. That's why I'm here. We talk about other things, but I'm sticking to the subject of gardening and wanting to bring people, because what happens is people will come to visit me if they like gardening. If they're not here for gardening, they're going to come in here for a second, say hello to everybody, just get new subs, and then they leave. That's not obvious. I see it all the time on live streams, and in mine particularly. So I'd rather not connect with people that are just here to grab names and never come visit me into my channel. But if you don't come all the time, I get it. Like, I don't see people all the time, but that doesn't mean they don't like me or what I do. So, yeah, real family always give each other back. Absolutely, fire sign. Well, we got some people I've known for a long time in here. Yeah, I love the gardening channel. But yeah, I want people to hang where you like it, where you can learn. We learn from each other. And I'm here to throw the videos out, and yes, promote my videos, but I'm also here to ask questions. When I'm live streaming, ask me whatever you see. If there's something you saw in a video or something you want to know, and I'll research it. You see me. I'm not going to give you an answer if I don't know it, and I will research what it says to it when I'm live streaming. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say, you know. So, love my coffee. By the way, if you notice there, fire sign, if you do the videos, I do a lot of recycling, and I use Tim Horton cups. Everybody, if you want to know that if I'm a recyclist or not, all you got to do is watch a few videos, and you will see it's always Tim Horton's cups I'm using. Oh, that's good. I don't take her heck raisin to hurt. I love her no matter what. That's what you're supposed to do, Velvet. You're not supposed to take anything personal for that. It is what it is. I'm long term. I'm here. And sometimes you say things you regret, but I'm trying to be better. I feel like I'm good. I'm just being myself and being. You should be kind and considerate to people. I mean, that's just the way. That's just human nature to be nice. You shouldn't be mean. That's correct, fire sign. I agree with that. I agree with what you're saying. If they like gardening, they would watch videos and leave a comment. And I appreciate that. When I'm not live streaming, I read all the stuff that's on there about it. Yeah, and Judy, yes, I love you too, my darling friend. You are a sweet lady. That's what I said. Not everybody's a gardener. It doesn't. I love all the people that are friends with me. Judy, you're very spiritual and you keep me going. I swear to you, last night when I went, you were so cool, Judy. I just want you to know you are amazing friend to know. And when you go there, you make me feel good. Like last night, every time I go to Judy's live stream, if you feel like low or whatever, she uplifts you in a religious but sweet, kind way, and I enjoyed it, Judy. Honestly, I sit there and I'm talking, and you're chatting and talking about to everybody, and it was nice. It's nice, peaceful going to your channel, and I like it. I know Tim Hortons needs to sponsor you. Hey, Tim Hortons. Yeah, I know. Fireside. You're absolutely right. You have no idea how much coffee I drink a day, and the cups always get recycled at least once. Like today, I'm having a coffee right now, then I'll drink it up. I'll rinse it out just a little bit to get the honey in it. But you know what? I was thinking something else was connecting on this, by the way. I don't always rinse. I got to tell you this. First of all, and it was just a couple days ago, I realized my coffee, I take milk and honey in it, okay? And the coffee. So I always had the connection that, and remember, coffee has nitrogen in it. Nitrogen is very good at helping plants, especially grow green. So I was thinking the connection of the nitrogen made sense to me why my plants grow good in these cups. But there's another thing that I paid attention to too lately. It wasn't until like recently something like the light bulb went out on. Was I have honey in it. Do you know that honey is a root builder? Like if you're wanting to root a stem and you don't have the hormone for rooting, which is a chemical which I really shouldn't use, but I use. So is honey. Honey is a natural hormone builder which will root things. So I'm thinking, I don't rinse the cup totally that good. So now I still have the residue of the coffee, which is nitrogen, and a little bit of the residue of honey in my cup. And honey helps with the roots. I'm just saying. So these two things I might be onto something here, because I always put my plants in these cups. And I've had like 90% luck of plants not going. Yeah, honey's a really good root builder, by the way. Yeah, it's a root hormone, but it's a natural one, Velvet. So I was thinking, like I said, the light bulb kind of sometimes takes a while to clue in, but that one clued in thinking, well, my plants do really good in these cups. And I keep showing people how I redo. Yeah, but it's apparently it's not quite as good as a rooting hormone, but it's supposed to be acting as a natural. I've seen videos on it, and it's a rooting hormone. So I'm thinking it's not hurting my plants. My seeds are getting both of this when I put them in a cup. So. And like I said, my plants kind of, like, I have a few that don't do good, but that's temperamental plants, I call it. But majority, yeah, I'll give myself 80% of my plants always turn out. About 80%. There's some failing. There's one right now that I'm looking at, because some things that you need to be naturally grown in the ground. And that's what I noticed. There's things that if you put it in a cup and transfer it to the ground, it didn't like that. It needs to be grown directly in the ground. And I think this one that I'm growing needs to be, and the only way I can prove that is I'll have to try it and put it into a pot outside. And that'll prove that, yeah, I'm right. This one doesn't like to be grown as a seed indoors and switched. You need to actually, because it's kind of rotting. I don't know. It's weird. And I forget which one it is. Because I have so many. I have almost 30 plants I'm growing, and I can't remember that. I think you should rinse the out a little bit. If you rinse it out a little bit there, fire sign, your cup. But I'm just saying, I don't know if it's hurting it, because all I do is take my coffee cup, drink my coffee with the milk and honey in it. I rinse it out a little bit. I don't like rinse it where I'm putting soap and water in the cup. I just take the water, rinse it out, and sometimes I'm leaving honey in the cup because I don't rinse it out that good. I make holes at the bottom. This is what I automatically do, honestly, every day. I have my coffee, I rinse it out, I let it dry so the bottom's not damp. Then I take a pair of scissors or something and I punch holes in the bottom of the cup, and then I take those cups and store it away for when I need them. I store them all year long in the wintertime because I need them. Right now, do you know that I must have went through hundreds of cups of all the plants I'm doing? And all those, now my stockpile is low. So now, as soon as the wintertime comes, I'll stockpile up again my cups. But yeah, and I just, that's what I do. I rinse them out, let the bottom dry. I puncture a hole with either scissors or a knife or whatever, store them, and then when I'm ready to, after I've germinated my seeds and they need to go into a bigger thing, I have my cups all set, and I put the organic dirt. I don't normally use anything but organic dirt. Throw that in there. Throw them. I show you on the film I'm doing it, but as soon as, like, I show you a few, every video I show you a few cups I'm doing, like maybe 2, I'll show you how I did the plant. And then I'm done, and after I get off the video part, I'm actually doing all the plants at once that I do. So if you see that... No, but that's cute. Oh, okay. But I think your seeds like coffee too. But seriously, they might like coffee, Fireside. They could have a caffeine addiction like their owner does, me. And by the way, yeah, if you like gardening, your plants become your babies. So if they're sick, you take care of them. And when they die, I get devastated. And even the fact of losing, where I got to get rid of some plants, I hate it. I feel like I'm killing off something when I even kill a plant. And you know, a plant is a living, breathing, I don't know if I want to say organism, but it is living and breathing, a plant. It's once you take the seed and it becomes a plant, then it's a living thing, living, breathing thing. And you know, it's your responsibility to take care of it and not let it die. And everybody uses the excuse they can't garden, and I think that's full of crap. There you go, Velvet. There's one of my things. I think everybody can garden. When people tell me, oh, I don't do gardening, I kill everything off, you just need to learn how to garden, and you can garden. That's the truth. I don't feel there's anybody that cannot grow a plant, and they just have to know what they're doing wrong. If you observe that you gave it too much water, then you learn right there. That's what it is. You're giving it too much water. You know, everybody in the world can learn how to grow, from a little kid all the way up to my mom is, like I said, my mom's 90 years old, and she has a couple plants I gave her growing in her downstairs, and she'll always ask me about it, and I said, no, you're doing a good job so far. I didn't give her a lot because it's a lot of work sometimes for somebody in their 90s, but enough to get her going. I'm very proud of my mom. My mom is like going to be 90, and I'm joking about her birthday. You know what I want to do? I was joking. I want to put a balloon, because she said, don't tell anybody that she's turning 90. Tell everybody she's turning 85. Yes, you can. Or, you know, if a plant dies, can it be composted and put back? Yes, you can. Absolutely. Yeah, it becomes, I hate to say it, but plants are, what's the word I want to say? They're cannibalistic. A plant is a cannibalistic thing. That, yes, plants die, put it back in your compost, and then it'll become nutrition for other plants. Absolutely. Usually it can just grow a seed and it grows. Yeah, I have a hard time believing. You know what? Somebody else told me something else that I have a really hard time believing. And I'm going to say this. When people tell me that they grow 100% plants and they put them in paper towels and they get 100% germination rate, well, I don't believe that, because I've grown many plants in paper towels, and it's rare that you get 100% seeds germinating. Very rare. So anybody right there that says they get 100% when they grow and 100% seeds, no, you don't. Like, there's no way. You can get, sometimes some plants will give you 100% germination rate, but not every single plant. You can't. I can't grow anything in paper towels. Actually, I saw different ways of people doing it, and it worked for them, and it's cool. If it works for you, that's great. So, Velvet, you should be able to grow many things grow in paper towels. Not everything, but like a really high rate grows in a paper towel. But I don't like growing, my worst things, I don't like growing little seeds in a paper towel because now I got to pick with tweezers the little tiny plant and put it in a cup. So I rarely do that. Yeah, Mom says that she's 85. She said it. Yeah, absolutely sign. My mom, so I'm thinking of giving her a big balloon on the front lawn and saying happy 85th. I think she's going to kill me though, but I think it's funny. I mean, other people didn't realize get my humor, but because they went and said, why don't you get her something useful instead of a balloon? But I just know that I thought I'd get a kick out of it. I'm not sure she'd get a kick out of that though. But I think it's funny. Like, don't you, what is your thoughts on this? It's somebody's birthday and you give them a big sign on the front lawn. I mean, yes, some people get embarrassed to that. But is it a bad thing, or do you think it's funny, or do you think it's cute to do, or what do you guys think? And I know I'm getting off the subject of gardening, but I just want to know what you think about if you were turning like 90, but for a joke you knew that she said 85, so I put a big balloon or whatever, it says happy 85th birthday, Mom, on the front lawn. Would you be embarrassed to do that, or you think it's a bad idea or a good idea? I don't care. I just want an honest opinion if you think it's funny or if you don't think it's funny. Not to do it. I'm thinking of doing it in June, but I might not. I might change my mind and think maybe that's my sense of humor. Thursday. Good morning. Oh, Lisa, hello, honey. That's hilarious. We went over this. Apparently, I'm saying it right today. It's my lucky day, Lisa. Seeds just aren't viable. It's all in God's hands. Yeah, well, that's probably true in some sense. Yeah, that's true, Velvet. Noster, something. Hey, Lisa, you got a sense of humor. Do you think putting a big balloon for my mom and telling her happy 85th birthday is good? Yeah. Fire Sign says she likes it. Lisa, do you think that's funny? Do you think that if I put my mom's birthday's coming up, it's June 12th? My husband, actually, I have 3 things. My husband's birthday's June 10th. My mom's birthday's June 12th. And my anniversary is June 22nd. Oh, you like it? So you think it's a good idea? Okay, so if it goes wrong, if I do this in June and it goes wrong, I'm blaming you ladies. Oh, it's my Rudy Vine got a balloon that sucked she won't suck the helium. That's funny. It's a big one. Do you ever see those big things on the front lawn? I mean, the whole neighbors will probably, oh, you know what I want to do? I actually want to do this. Happy 85th birthday. Please honk your horn to wish my mom a happy birthday. That's what I want to do. I got to start. I'm talking too loud. She's probably going to hear me. But I think that would be hilarious, right? Like a big, huge balloon that says happy 85th, Mom. And then another sign that says honk to wish my mom a happy birthday. I think that just keep a 90, well, a 90 Rebecca. Yeah, I did that, but a few years in a row, and actually had my mom forget my real age and argued with me. Did you? That's funny. Oh, I love it. Yeah, billboard. You like it, a billboard balloon, but it also, I want the people to honk in my neighborhood, to just so we can hear honks all day long for her birthday. What do you think? Do you like that idea? Like honk to wish my mom a happy birthday? And then my mom's going to hide in the basement and never come out. I'm trying to get her out now. I've been hanging with her because she's been really loving her Murder, She Wrote and all her old shows. So she's kind of staying in the basement because it's cold. Oh, you like it, Velvet? Yeah, I think that would be fun to do. I don't know. That's just my sense of humor, I guess. Yeah, the honking is great. Oh, good. Okay, good. And Velvet says good, too. That's great. Until the police come and give tickets for them. You think I'm gonna get in trouble like that, Lisa? Oh, this is hilarious. I love that show. What about you, Judy? Is that something bad if I do that, Judy? Judy's a very sweet, lovable lady. And Judy, is that mean to do that, or do you think that would be funny? 90 balloons back. I'm not gonna. 90 balloons would be too much. I'd freaking be out of breath. I'd probably go to the hospital from blowing all the balloons up. But yeah, Judy, or any of you that like, do you think that would be too much? I know Lisa and Fireside, you guys have sense of humor. You like that, and you think it's hilarious, and so does Velvet. And Judy has a good sense of humor. She's a sweetheart, but I got to know. Just kidding. Do it. Is that a yes to do? S and H, a family home. Oh, you love Mer? Oh, she likes all of them. You know what? I wanted to surprise her. There's a lady that does quilts, and I got to see if I can keep in touch with her, but. It's a little pricey. She does quilts a business, and I thought of putting all kinds of old movies on the quilt as a gift, but I got to get a hold of her, and that wouldn't be till Christmas. But to put, like, do a quilt, because she owns a quilting business, and have pictures of all kinds of the old movies that my mom likes and turn it into a quilt. Yeah. No 90 viewing backup. Yeah, that'd be good. I want her to have fun. I mean, she kind of misses the family because she's like stuck here, and I think I want to have a good celebration for her to have a good time. I mean, don't get me wrong. She likes watching her old movies and sitting in the basement, but I was trying to get her out a little bit. But she amazes me, honestly. That's a great gift, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to do something cool for her. I always make her. I make her a craft, or I do something, and she likes it. She never doesn't like what I do for her, but it's kind of funny because I was asking her, and I said I like it because I don't pay attention to her apartment. If she's not burning anything, and she has her own place downstairs in my house, and she tells me about how she's doing her cleaning once a week. She'll clean her bedroom, and then she'll clean the kitchen, and I think that's really amazing. And she does. I mostly cook supper every day, unless we order out. But I normally cook her supper every day. But she takes care of her breakfast and lunch herself, and she'll go into all the room. Like, she'll clean once a week. She'll come outside and go for a walk. Oh, Kenya, you did the picture on Amazon. Yeah, I think it'd be cool to do. It's a bunch of movies, old movies, and I thought that would be kind of a cool thing for her. But anyway, she walks around. She's Oh, I forgot what I want to say. I think she does good for her age, is what I want to say. Like, she'll cook herself breakfast, and sometimes she makes bacon. It stinks up the whole house, but that's another story in itself. Oh my God, she wakes me up she cooks bacon at 5, 6 in the morning, and the smell stinks us and wakes us up. My 92-year-old mama likes getting money too. Yeah, I can see that. My mom doesn't care. My mom more is a sentimental person. Not money. She would prefer something kind of given. Oh, I don't know who's going to get the phone. I'm going to play something here, and I'll put the sound on for the music here. Let's see, and I'll be right back with you guys. must have the same mom. Mine loves money. Yeah, my mom likes more sentimental. She'd rather have me make. She either wants nothing, like don't waste your money or spend your money on her, or if I make her stuff, she likes that. So that's kind of how she works. Money was never a thing with her. Not really. No. She likes me making things for her. Today. There's my clematis. I've had that over 20 years. Almost 25 years, that plant. So snapdragon it is. If I can find some good seeds, I think I might order some snapdragons next. Looks good. I don't like those, so I gotta find a better place. Rhythm, no. That's the only place I got. I'm not impressed with it. Another thing I want to learn how to grow petunias too is another one. Yeah, it's nice, eh? Yeah, I'm a sentimental too. I love heartfelt made things from my children and grands. Yeah, it's nice, eh? I like it too. I think it's sweet. I really like it. Do you like all that kind of stuff of journals or anything? Journal stuff? Yeah, no, I gotta get the seeds at least. I never grew them. And Fire Sign, I asked her what would she be interested in if I grew, and so she said snapdragons. So my mom likes them. I think that's what I want to make sure she likes them too. But I was looking and it says they can't. The one company I'm not impressed with. Oh, it's from the Ukraine. That's why it's coming all the way from the Ukraine. These not that I have a problem with the Ukraine because I've got many seeds. And I was very happy that they grew really nicely. But I'm trying to find something a little closer. And Snapdragon Dwarf Mix. Oh, this looks nice. What about oh, it's got 3% scale. Doesn't look very good. Oh, watch this. Wow, it says instructions in English. Are included 3,000 seeds in a package. They're heirloom. But the people didn't like it. Their rating is really low. I always watch that too when they have a rating. Let's see what it says. Definitely not 3,000, probably not even 100, not as described. I was very disappointed. Oh, they even show a picture of it. Oh, wow. Okay. So, they're not happy campers on that at all. It's hard to get a good place. Actually, I know what I should do. Baker's Creek is really good. I wonder if they've got snapdragons. I'm going to go to Baker's Creek next. Baker's Creek, I love the company, and I love the seeds so far. Almost everything germinated, so their stuff is nice. I'm going to go to the website and see if they have snapdragon. All right. Snapdragon. Snapdragon. Perennial. Let's see if they got it. Nope, doesn't have it. So this is a company I would go to, but they don't have it. Oh, that's all right. But yeah, I love journal stuff with the added stickers saying and pictures. Oh yeah, cool. My granny used to make the snapdragons talk to me when I was little. The snapdragons, the actual snapdragons, flowers, or the actual snapdragons? There's a lot of snapdragon along the road here. Oh, yeah? Then send me some seeds. Uh, I don't know. I don't trust this company though. It's not. It's all right. Let me go back. They were disappointed because okay. So the second one. Let's see. Is it both ones? That's the first review. Where's the second one? Well, the first person that got it did not like it. I can give it a 0 star. Okay, they were disappointed that they said 3,000 and they never got 3,000 seeds. That's not what I care about. I care about if it actually grows. That's what I want. And pink pampas grass seed perennial. Oh, that's pretty. Snapdragon flowers, prime. This is the same one. Yeah, it's coming out of Yugoslavia. Oh, wait a minute. This is a different one, though. It says 100. Snapdragon flower mixed seeds for planting low variety around 100 seeds. So it's costing 100 seeds is all right. I'm gonna grab that one and just see if that's my best deal and look at it for it after. You'd rather have him make it. You can more. I did have grapes. I don't grow them here because I don't have the room right now. I had grown in my old house. I had grown grapes, and my next door neighbor, like I said, they were Italian. I lived in an Italian area, so they used to help me with the grapes. They used to help me tie them down. They knew what they were doing. They were older men. Unfortunately, they passed away, and I don't live there anymore. But they would help me tie the grapes down every year, and then they showed me how to grow roses. The one neighbor, Andy, showed me how to grow roses. And they would help me with the grapes. So I've been around grapes, but I don't know. And yeah, you can grow grapes. I can't remember if I made grapes from wine. They did. Oh my gosh. They would invite me to their house and I would always have grapes. Wine, homemade wine they made. Both sides. Both were Italian and both would always have homemade wine. And I'd go sit down and talk to them and they'd give me a glass of wine. Yeah, so I've been around it. I've never personally made it from grapes. I've grown grapes, but I've never made it from grapes. Yeah, and I guess I could grow grapes, but I had it so much that it doesn't interest me right now because it's something I grew already. What interests me is learning new things and growing new things I've never grown before. That kind of excites me. Things that I have grown already, and unless I really, really like it, will I grow it again. So, and the grapes, like I said, grapes, I like grapes. I just don't have the spot for them, really. I want to try something with trees, though. And that one I have to work with. I'm trying to get, I want to work with what's the word I want to use? I just need pieces of branches of trees. I want to work with fruit trees. I want to work with, I'm trying to think, azalea. I need some pieces of azalea. I need some pieces of, I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but there's pieces. Whenever I see something unusual that I don't have, I'm trying to grow it. Seriously, I was cleaning out my yard. I came across a red maple baby thing that just went in my yard and seeded itself. And of course, I was about to kill it off, and I went, I can't do it. So I took that, put it into a container, and I'm trying to grow. I don't want it really in my house. I'll probably give it to somebody that wants it, but it's a red maple tree that I'm growing, and I have stems of other things that I'm trying to grow. So every time I see something cool and interesting, I ask people for a piece, and I'm trying to see if I can actually grow stuff like that. So that's one of the things this year I want to work with too. I want to work with seeing if I could take stems from plants and grow more plants out of it. I have a lot of fun with that. Well, I love you all, and thanks guys for hanging with me. I guess it's almost like 3 hours, so I guess I should get going. But you'll see me around. You want to see me or ask any questions or even say when I'm coming live streaming, leave it on a comment on one of the videos. I will definitely be back. I'm enjoying it. I thank you so much, Firesign, for the donations. Velvet, I love seeing you. Don't wait so long. Lisa, my darling friend too, and MT, you too, buddy. And everyone that came through, thank you so much. I love all the insights we all put in there. I loved it. Yeah, so if you guys want to know when I'm coming live, just leave a comment somewhere on a video. And I'll say, well, I'm thinking of coming here, but because I don't know when I'm going to do it. Yeah, excitement comes from seeing if you can do something you have not done already. It does. It does. Yeah, it's excite. If I grew the same thing all the time, I'd be bored with it. I have to do, it's the same thing, anything I do, even with crafting, by the way, or cooking, I have to do something new, and that's what I like. It's the excitement of seeing, can I do it? And proving I can. And if I can, I'm not upset with myself. If something doesn't turn out and I grow it and it dies, you know what I do with this? I don't give up. I do it again. I did. Matter of fact, I did, for the second time, I did one lettuce. It's not my favorite lettuce, I'm learning, but I did it again. So I will not give up. I'll do it until I'm really tough like that. I'll do something until I can finally do it and learn how to do it. I will, Lise. I will tell her you said hello. Absolutely. You know, she comes on and every so often she'll talk when she feels like it. So she's not upstairs right now, but I will definitely tell her hello. And you see a picture right here. You saw the picture of my mom on it. No, my kids are Aries. You know what I am? You sound like an Aries. Is that a good sign? My kids are, my two daughters are Aries. So is actually almost my whole family is. My two daughters are, my son-in-law is, my grandkids are, almost the whole family is Aries, and I'm not. Aries is a good sign, I think. It's a very good sign. Lisa, our fire sign, I'm not getting off until you guess what's my sign. What do you think my sign is? That's how I have always been. So you're Aries? That's how I have. So you're an Aries? Is that what you're going to tell me? Aries is a really nice sign. Like, I love that sign for the way my personalities and my kids are. I do. But that's not me. What do you think I am? Actually, I'll give you a hint. My husband is, apparently us two signs are supposed to be compatible. My husband's one thing and I'm the other thing. And when you go into that, you find out we're very compatible. Mine is stop. I'm an Aries, April 6th. Oh, happy birthday. Not that long ago. Happy birthday, fire sign. Yeah. I'll give you a hint. My husband is a Gemini. And the best sign that gets along with a Gemini, that's what I am. Like when you go and look it up. No, Taurus. Oh, no, bullheaded? No, do I sound like bullheaded? No, I'm not a Taurus. I'm not bullheaded, no. Oh, you're a Cancer. I'm a Cancer, yeah. I'm not Taurus, nope. And my husband's Gemini, which definitely answers. He's got two personalities. So is my mom. So that's probably why we get along. We bash heads, but yet we get along in the end. We're always there for each other. So my mom's Gemini, and so is my husband. And I'm the other sign. Yes! Who are you? But hello, not there yet. Hi, I'm a Libra, yes. I'm Libra. So Libra... No, I'm a Libra. Libra is the number one sign. I balance with Geminis, and that's my husband's a Gemini, and my mom's a Gemini. My sister's Gemini. I'm sorry, love. It's been a rough 2 weeks. That's okay, Velvet. It's all good. Hello, not there yet. So am I. You're a Libra? Are you? Did you just come in? How did you spot my channel out? Or do I know you, or... Not there yet. I love the name, and you got 2 T's in there. So how did you come across my channel? Welcome to my channel, because I don't recognize your name. Thank you for coming. I pinch all. Yeah. Well, I don't like it when I have crabs, Lisa. I'm just kidding. Thank God I have never had crabs before. I have a great day all, and you too, my darlings. Sending you love. Velvet, you be safe, honey. It's all good, and I wish you a better week because you've had a rough one. Wish you a better week, my darling. A big heart to you, and be safe and be well and be better. Yeah, so do I know you? Not. My phone just popped your channel on, and I am previously subscribed to you. Oh, well, that's cool. My phone just popped your channel on, and I'm well, you are always welcomed when I'm live streaming. And you're welcome no matter what. But do you like gardening at all? Are we connected because we're friends, or do you like gardening, or how's that? The ocean can get quite angry at times, but you would too with crabs on your butt. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I actually, God, Lisa, you start me with other stories about crab. When I first went to Florida when I was, I think, 12 years old. And we went to Florida, and I was young and naive. I didn't know about crabs being in the water, right? So I go into the water there, and I feel something pinching my feet, and I have no idea what's pinching my feet. It was driving me crazy. I'd go down and touch the bottom. Now you're probably likely to find one crab in the water, but anyways, I'd go down when I was 12. Something was biting my feet, and I was trying to go. Well, that's cool there. I'm glad. Well, it's nice that we're connected. Thank you so much, and I'm glad you popped in. Welcome. Yeah, so Lisa, I was walking in the water in the ocean, and I didn't know what it was. I was 12, and so then that night there was they brought out netting, and they brought it in, and the freaking biggest lobster or crabs were in the water, and I went, freaking, that's what was pinching my thing, because back then there was tons of crabs, and the net would bring it in. They would bring it in because it was like kind of an area where they wanted to get rid of the crabs because they knew they had tourists and people were going in there. I got one of those floating surfboards just so I wouldn't put my feet down because I kept getting bit by them. So that's my story, that the crabs. That back then when I was 12 years old, I didn't know there was I don't know, I just didn't realize there was crabs in the water, whatever. And the netting came in that night, saw tons of huge crabs. Like today, they look like my tongue would be like, oh my God, could I dig into that crab? They were nipping me, yeah. Oh, you like your Jack Marillanas? Those are beautiful. Beautiful. My daddy was Gemini. I'm a Virgo. My mom is like Libra. Oh, your mom's like Libra. Kaylin is... oh, nice, Velvet. Nice. Fire sign. Oh, your dad's a... That's good. I hope you get along with your dad. I hope you get along with your dad. That's a good side. So interesting, yeah. They were nipping you. They were freaking nipping me, all right? I was like, what the heck keeps biting me? And so I was starting not to want to go in the water anymore because I didn't want to put my feet down. I kept getting pinched every time I put my foot down. So then I bought some of those shoes, the water shoes. That helped a little bit. Those water shoes that you go in the water and the beach and all that. I think I had them back then. Maybe not, because they didn't come around. But I know I had a surfboard, and I was on the surfboard floating because I didn't want to put my feet down on the water. And boy, was there a lot of crabs, lots of crabs. And they were like the ones where you really want to eat, and they looked really good. Now, back then, I wouldn't think about, I wasn't a seafood person when I was 12. But now, when I think about it, oh my God, they were delicious looking, ready to eat. Jail shoes. They were delicious, ready to eat, those nice lobsters. Yum. Sorry, not lobsters, but crab. Oh my God, they were like the big, huge crabs. I'm telling you, they were like, they're not the Alaskan king crab, but they were big like that, like big ones. And when I think about it, my mouth waters right now today. Back then, I would think, oh, that's gross. I'm not going to think of eating a crab. That's just gross. Now it's like, oh my God, could I ever go for a fresh lobster or crab? Both of them. Oh, yes, baby. I don't know. You guys like lobster and crab? To eat them, or maybe not. Maybe people are vegetarians and they don't touch that. Excuse me. Oh, you too. I gotta go. Thank you and have a great day. You too, Judy. Thank you, doll. Thank you so much. And I'll check into you. Hopefully, when I'm at night and I see you on, I'm gonna go visit you. Seafood's to die for. Oh, I love seafood. Yeah. See you later, sweet Judy. Yeah. Yeah, see you later, Judy. Have a wonderful day, and I will definitely, if I see you on when I come on at night, I kind of check my computer and my email and all that, and I do Heyday, and when I check everything, then I see you on, and that's when I come over if I see you on. So I love it. You're very good, and you cheer me up when I need cheering up. You're good Good lady. So thank you so much. I got to get going too. So about 3 minutes. I had a lot of fun though. You can see I should have got off 15 minutes ago, but I'm going, oh, one more thing. Let's talk about this story. Let's talk about that one. Let's talk about this one. Yeah, you guys, you'll love Judy. Judy's a sweetheart. Yeah, we got along because of our sense of humor. Oh, good. You like fire sign. You're gonna like Lisa. Lisa's got a good sense of humor too. You're here for the gardening. Lisa's here for the humor. Lisa's got a good sense of humor, and she loves it. She loves it. Yeah, I know. I get my butt going, eh, Lisa? Tell me to get going. Get me going. Get off. You don't have a sense of humor? You got a good sense of humor, Lisa. You always make people laugh, which is that's a good thing. I will definitely enjoy my rest of my day. And you also, all of you guys, big hugs. Be safe. Until the next time we see each other, I had a lot of fun. So thanks so much for joining me. And keep gardening. And I'll play off with my tune that I like playing you off with. I got like a couple minutes here, so we're going to play you off. I am also interested in what you... Okay, Lise. Thank you so much, darling. I know. I know you are. You have fun doing it. Yeah, no craps. I know you do. I love you too, Lise. We are meant to be. We are meant to be together. Well, not in a weird way. Now I better leave before it gets worse. Okay, where's the music here? And I want to give you my goodbye music, which is kind of cheerful. I like it. I'm going to start singing now. Where'd it go? MT, bye, buddy. Hey, we have to get together and talk soon. Got to talk to Mike pretty soon, too. I haven't talked to him for ages. Check in on my peeps. Where did it go? Where? I have like a morning one, and I got to, like, when I start, where'd it go? Morning ending. There we go. Here we go. Ready? Hey, what happened to my music? Sorry, I gotta play it. Stop the music! Wait! No, I'm just kidding. Have a good one, guys. Where'd it go? Let's try that again.